in Coach Billy Lindsay's first year. This is the first time Glasgow has played at Barren County since 2015. Glasgow has won the past 3 games in a row and 8 of the last 9. The Scotties won in a thriller last season, 36-35 in double overtime. The Trojans have just 4 wins against the Scotties in the past 26 years when the KHSAA began posting scores online. The Trojans won by 1 point in overtime in 1998, a 3-point win in overtime in 2006, a 1-point win in 2008, and a 3-point win in 2014. They did not play between 2017 and 2022. So it's been 10 years since a Trojan football team has had a victory over Glasgow. Glasgow leads the overall series back to 1977 with 28 wins and 7 losses. And Barren County's largest win over Glasgow came in 1993 when it was 21-7. As mentioned, Glasgow is 3-1 with wins over LaRue County 40-7, Russellville 35-12, and Monroe County 15-14 in overtime. The loss last week to Allen County Scottsville 32-15. Scotties finished last season with a 9-3 record, losing 16 seniors. They lost their quarterback, Easton Jesse, who transferred to Adair County, and currently he is injured. And running back Dalen Thomas, who transferred to Barren County, he scored 7 touchdowns last season for the Scotties. Coach Jeff Garman is in his 10th season at Glasgow, compiling an 82-31 record. And in 2021, he took the Scotties to the 3A state semifinals. The Scotties competed in Class 3A District 2 with Hart County, Franklin Simpson, Adair County, and Butler County, where Glasgow is predicted to finish 4th in the preseason poll in the 5-team district. Now, next year in the KHSAA realignment, Glasgow will stay in Class 3A District 2 with Hart County, Adair County, and Butler County. Edmondson County will move into Class 3A District 2, while Franklin Simpson will move out of 3A and move up to 4A next season. So, John, this is the 4th home game for the Trojans in the first 5 weeks of the season. After tonight, we're halfway through the regular season, and should be an exciting football game here tonight.
Yeah, I hope it adds up to the hype, because there's obviously a lot of anticipation tonight between Barren and Glasgow. If history tells you anything from last year, double overtime, 1-point game. But, there is a lot of, that big celebration Wednesday night. I know you were there on the square of the celebration of the game. So we hope it's going to be a good football game. I think it will be. Barren is probably, for one of the few times in the history of the rivalry, is going to be a slight favorite. But, you just don't know. The players have to handle their emotions and things like that. And Glasgow's 3-1, Barren's 4-0. And like I said, just a lot of anticipation. I think it's fair to think that most people on the Barren side thinks that this is one of the better Barren County teams in probably school history. But, it's still early 4-0, and you still have to go out there and prove it.
Absolutely. Barren County's averaging 41.3 points a game. Their opponents are averaging 21.8. The Trojans are averaging 400 yards per game, 272 rushing, 128 passing. Quarterback Tate Spillman is 21 of 32 with 1 interception for 512 yards and 7 touchdowns. Running back Jordan Harris in just 3 games has tallied 287 yards on 19 carries, has 3 touchdowns. Dalen Thomas has only played in 3 games thus far with 21 carries, 199 yards, and a touchdown. Jackson Bird, 11 receptions, 236 yards, 3 TDs, and freshman kicker Jacob Dooley is 5 for 5 on extra points. Defensively, Braylon Houchins leads with 37 tackles, followed by Tate Spillman and Corbin Wells with 31 each. And against Monroe County last week, the Trojans gave up 288 yards to the Falcons, in which 178 were rushing and 110 passing. Barren had 9 fewer yards than Monroe County with 279, and 122 on the ground, 157 through the air. Tate Spillman was 7 of 10 with 1 interception last week, 2 touchdowns, 157 yards. Cody Kearney had 9 carries for 50 yards and a touchdown. Dalen Thomas had 2 for 79 and a touchdown, and Zay Ward had 2 for 47 yards and a touchdown. Kicker Jacob Dooley was 3 for 3 at extra points. Defensively, Tate Spillman and Corbin Wells each had 11 tackles. Glasgow is averaging 26.3 points a game to their opponent's 16.3. The Scotties averaged 314 yards per game, 194 rushing, 120 passing. Quarterback Hudson Gum is 35 of 66 for 472 TDs. Running back Cameron Bruce, 76 carries for 531 yards. He has scored 8 of the Scotties' 12 rushing touchdowns. And against Allen County Scottsville last week, the Scotties gave up 461 yards in offense. The Patriots had 382 on the ground and 79 passing, and last week's 32-15 loss to ACS. Glasgow had 278 yards, and Gum was just 4 of 14 last week for 37 yards. Bull had 19 carries for 106, and Gum scored one of the touchdowns, while Keyshawn Austin caught a 52-yard pass from backup quarterback Trace England for the other Scotty TD, while on the defensive side, Max Lee led with 10 tackles for the Scotties. When we come back, we'll continue our countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet, Cadillac, Nissan, and Glasgow. Score big with huge savings at Don Franklin and Glasgow. We're 25 and a half minutes away. Barren County Trojans and the Glasgow Scotties here on 104 The Score.
Welcome to Glasgow, Kentucky. This ain't no ordinary small town. This is Broadbandville, USA. People here weren't willing to sit around until one of the big telecommunications companies got ready to wire them up. They just decided to do it themselves. In Glasgow, the future is now.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Aero Safety is a proud supporter of Barren County sports. From helping make the BCHS Baseball Turf Project a reality to sponsoring the annual Spirit Week, Drew Hinton and his dedicated team at Aero Safety are strong supporters of local student athletes. Aero Safety helps employees and businesses develop safe work practices from coast to coast and right here in Barren County. They're located on West Main Street across from ESB. Learn more at aerosafetyus.com or talk personally to them in Glasgow at 270-670-4718.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Hey Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Football, I don't know what it is. As a former player playing for this school and playing across town for 4 years, I mean, it's amazing the rivalry that's getting brought back up into the community and seeing the community get involved. And I mean, this place we're still how long? We still got 20 minutes before game time and the stands are almost packed. So it's going to be a lot of people standing. But I think for tonight's game, it's going to be very interesting to see how each style stays with who they are. Do they stay with their identity playing the game? And I believe both of them will. And who gets settled in quick, because there's a lot of emotion on this field, a lot of emotion. And Jay, it's just a great part to be of it. I'm glad to be back with you all this week.
Yeah, we missed you last week.
Yeah, glad to be back. Glad to be back with you and Coach Butler. And this is one of those events when you sit out here in the night and you kind of look and the sun's starting to fade off in the western skies. The lights are on, and it's just going to be a great evening. And I tell you, I think that our Trojans are going to come out, and I think they're going to be ready to go.
Well, let's
hope
Coach
Coach Myers is going to have them ready to go. I think they've had a really good week of practice and just to see what we can do. So we'll see what happens.
Well, let's look at tonight's area schedule here on 104 The Score. Lots of games going on tonight. One game played last night. Greene County beat LaRue County 20-7, John.
And the Cowbow.
The Cowbow. And it's Cow Days this weekend, right?
That's right.
Just got a text from Christian Coleman, said he's over there now. They've got a booth set up at the Cow Days with the SCRTC.
There you go.
And we're coming in loud and clear over there. And he's got the TV on and watching it. So
it's a big deal over there. I tell you what,
it's a 2-day deal, right?
It's 2 days Friday. You got a big run tomorrow, and beauty pageant, and everything goes on over there. So,
let's see what else going on tonight. Caverna hosting Little Shawnee.
Caverna 3-1. They'll go forward one. That's their first home game too, by the way.
That's right. They've been on the road the first 4 weeks. Metcalfe County at Wayne County. Wayne County's undefeated.
Yeah, Metcalfe got their first win last week against Nelson, but they're probably not going to get it tonight, though. Number 2.
Monroe County's at home against undefeated Adair County, even though Easton Jesse did not play last week.
I was impressed with Monroe last week without their quarterback. We'll see if Williams is back or not.
Let's see. Allen County, Scottsville still undefeated, hosting Logan County.
Yeah, I think it's probably been a while since Allen's beaten Logan, but I think they're probably better this year than Logan.
I think so, too. And Hart County, who's still undefeated, they're at Butler County. They haven't won a game yet.
Yeah, they're not going to beat Hart.
Warren East at home against, Callaway County's 0-4.
Okay. Well,
so you have to go with the Raiders, I guess,
we'll
today.
Go with the Raiders.
Bowling Green at Central Hardin. Now, Central Hardin's 0-4, but you got to consider what kind of schedule they play.
Play a good schedule. They're going to be an 0-5.
South Warren against undefeated Louisville Manual.
Now, that could be a good one. Manual's a big, strong physical team and so forth. Is that at South Warren or at Manual?
That is at South Warren.
Okay.
Greenwood at Warren Central.
I like the Gators.
Franklin Simpson at Russellville.
I like Franklin Simpson, though they have struggled this year.
Edmondson County at Ohio County.
Don't know anything about Ohio County.
And Ohio County will be in our district next year in Class 6A. Russell County at Lincoln County. These are some of those far-off games. Todd Central hosting McLean. Campbellsville is at Somerset. Taylor County's at Boyle County.
Oh, it's going to be a tough night for Taylor. Now, I tell you what, the Campbellsville-Somerset will be a good ball game.
Yeah. And North Hardin at home tonight against Louisville Pleasure Ridge Park.
Okay. North Hardin also plays a good schedule.
And that's a look at tonight's area schedule here on 104 The Score. We'll have the starting lineups of tonight's game between the Trojans and the Scotties after we take this break. This is Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Don Franklin, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Nissan, and Glasgow on 104 The Score.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly, or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Welcome to Glasgow, Kentucky. This ain't no ordinary small town. This is Broadbandville, USA. People here weren't willing to sit around until one of the big telecommunications companies got ready to wire them up. They just decided to do it themselves. In Glasgow, the future is now.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Glasgow. Here is the lineup for the Scotties tonight on offense. At left tackle is Jordan Huffman, number 52, a sophomore. Kevion Massey, a junior, number 60. Number 78 at center is Parker McGowan. He is a senior at 6'2", 345. Right guard is 50, Justice Payton. He's a senior. Javion Twyman is at right tackle, number 56, a junior. Grayson Bartley, a junior. Where's number 15? He'll be the tight end. The receivers are 14, Jarek Martin, a junior, and Jalen Bradley, number 1, a sophomore. Fullback is number 6, Kanan Allen, a junior. Cameron Bull, also a junior. He's the tailback. The quarterback is 13, Hudson Gum. He's a junior. The kicker is Jared Maligan, number 88. He is a junior as well. On defense for the Scotties, Kevion Massey at defensive tackle, along with Xander Contreras, a junior. Justice Payton is the nose guard. Stephen Garrett is one of the linebackers, number 22, a junior. Max Lee, a junior or senior, he'll be a linebacker, and Brady Gary, a senior, he is a linebacker. The cornerbacks are Jarek Martin and Jalen Bradley. The safeties are Kanan Allen and Ryder Heller, number 11, a sophomore, and Kellen Stone, number 18, a junior. Head coach is Jeff Garman in his 10th season. The assistant coaches are Taliki, along with Cameron Garman, Estes, Stephen Buford, Randall Parmley, and Tyler Hughes. For the Barren County Trojans on offense tonight, left tackle is 55, junior Grayson Billingsley. Senior left guard, 73, Ryan Harrison. Center is 72, Alex Sawyer, a senior. Right guard is number 60, Charlie Poland, a senior. Right tackle is 66, Ethan Bertram, a sophomore. Tight end is number 2, Jackson Bird, a junior. Wide receiver is number 1, Bray Bewley, a senior. Running backs are Jordan Harris, a sophomore, number 20. Dalen Thomas, number 7, a junior. The fullback is Cody Kearney, number 6, a junior. Quarterback is number 5, Tate Spillman, a senior. And the kicker is number 18, Jacob Dooley, a freshman. Defense for the Trojans. The ends are Sean Brody, number 77, a sophomore. 52, Bryson Wilson, a senior. Also on the defensive line is 44, Colton Thomas, a senior. The linebackers are Jackson Bird, along with Jordan Harris. Corbin Wells, number 26, a sophomore. Still Whitaker, number 27, a junior. And Braden Houchins, number 32, a senior. The corners are Dakota Wade, number 8, a senior. And Briggs Harris, a sophomore, number 9. Statesville is the safety. The head coach is John Myers. The assistant coaches are Chad Eaton, Chad Perkins, Nick Compton, Mason Perkins, Bo Jones, Peyton Gibbons, and Tyler Walbert. And those are your starting lineups of tonight's game, brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry on West Main Street in Glasgow. We're still about 11 and a half minutes away from kickoff between the Barren County Trojans and the Glasgow Scotties. And we're going to have...
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The Berta lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Hey, Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Reliable internet and great customer service, two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to SCRTC.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Kevin Blaylock, the linesman. The line judge is Brian Maxon. Back judge is Daniel Rogers. Larry Milan is the field judge, and Dennis Rogers is the side judge for tonight's game. Remind you that Barren County High School football broadcasts are a production of 104 The Score. Listen at 104.7 FM and 1230 AM. Listen and watch at 104thescore.com or the 104 The Score app. Plus, we're on YouTube tonight, and we got people watching and listening everywhere, John.
I'd say that's right. It's pretty highly anticipated. And I'd say the people who can't get here tonight, I'd say it's a pretty good chance it's the viewers are going to be probably at an all-time high.
Yep. We'll be going down to the field in a minute with Joey Bunch. He'll be covering the coin toss for tonight's game. Coin toss brought to you by J&J Sales, as we'll be getting set for the Farmers RECC Jackie Browning Memorial Opening Kickoff. We're about 6 minutes away. And I want to mention this. I got an email today from Debbie Browning. Okay. And she wanted to say that she continues to enjoy listening to us during the football season. She said, she mentioned Jackie had so many stories to tell, all the places we went together when he was with us broadcasting the games. And, of course, we missed Jackie, who passed away
way too early.
Unfortunately, 2007. And but I want to say hello to Debbie tonight.
Same here. I mean, it's Jackie kind of took me under his wing, to be honest with you, on some of those early football trips and so forth. And we ate at some good places and some not so good places. But
he could pick the places, that's
right,
for sure.
But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Big crowd here, and looks like some traffic still trying to get in here for this ball game, about 5 minutes away. Again, after tonight, we're halfway through the season.
We really are. You know, it goes by quick. It really does. But this should be a good football game. I mean, it's just I really think it's going to come down to basically defensively both sides. I've said this in the past. Barren has more explosive players as a group than I can remember in 30 years of doing Barren football. And what makes a really good offense, I think Barren has it. They can run it. They can throw it. They can score from 50 yards and more with big plays, but they also can have sustained drives. And I just think that makes a really well-balanced team offensively. You know, one of the keys will be, with Glasgow defensively, can they slow down Barren? Can they stop Barren some? Because Barren can flat out score. Conversely, I think if you had to say one weakness this year in the first 4 games for Barren has been defensively. Gave up 52 points to Warren East. Last week, even though we got the big stop at the end of the game, had trouble at times stopping Monroe. So Glasgow has a really, really, really good tailback in Cameron Bull, and they have explosive receivers. I mean, Jarek Martin, if anybody's watched Barren play Glasgow in basketball, knows what type of athlete Jarek Martin is. Right. So, obviously these games that come down sometimes to mistakes and turnovers, oftentimes you lose more games than you win just by turning it over. So, I mean, turnovers will be a big deal as well.
So we're going to go down to Joey now for the coin toss.
With y'all night long. If it's a situation, I'm not reading the card that headed up there while you're out here. And the play, whistle blows, player out of bounds, hit them, go huddle. Also remember, the whistle doesn't kill the play. While you're laying on the ground, play's over. Doesn't matter if whistle blows or not, you can't hit them. Goes out of bounds, whistle doesn't blow, you still can't. Thank you. If you were playing out of control, we'll try to let you blow the coaches before we have to by rule. If there's a penalty, obvious choice, I'll keep it going. They may not take it, I will with the coaches to go through the players. Any questions? All right. Tails, that is tails. That's tails. What are you going to call? Heads is a call. Mr. Frank with the point. It is.
Okay, Joey, fill us in.
It's kind of cutting in now. I know it was go one toss, and they're looking to receive the ball. So we'll be on defense start the game.
I think we're going to be on defense. So I was trying to interpret that. Yeah.
As Joey comes closer, he's at the 30-yard line.
We just see if this is a little bit better. If we got to be on defense.
One thing about it, when you defend first, that means you get the ball to start the second half. So I always like, to be honest with you, I like defending the first time because I always like to get the ball to start the second half.
All right, Joey, test your mic just one more time there.
has a lot of between me and you. I can see.
We got so many people that's standing behind the rails. It's just kind of the signal just will not penetrate.
They'll let me walk just a little bit closer. Let's just do better. It's still kind of.
I think if Joey can go stand on the goalpost.
I'm not standing on the goalpost.
Yeah, okay. I'm not talking about the cross one. I'm talking about the very top. Just kind of get you a seat up there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We're having some technical difficulties with that. It was working fine earlier, but not sure what the situation is. But we're going to get set for the Trojans and the Scotties. Our first quarter brought to you by The People's Bank, working for you. Glasgow has an overwhelming edge on the Trojans in the series. 28 wins. Barren County has won 7. And, John, it's been 10 years since the Trojans have beaten the Scotties, going back to 2014. Of course, we didn't play between 17 and 22.
Yeah, that's part of it.
But these guys that are out there tonight, seniors, juniors, sophomores, they were like kindergarten, preschool, first grade the last time the Trojans won a game over the Scotties.
Well, that's true. I mean, Glasgow definitely has had the advantage, and in fairness, they've had the better program for most of the series history. But I do think many people, I think it's legit too, thinks that this year, that Barren may have the better football team. But it's not like Barren is 2 or 3 touchdowns better either. This game will be close. Almost every one of Barren's wins against Glasgow, and you went over in pregame, has been 3 points or less. So you're just not going to see those type of blowouts or anything like that. And these games are not played on paper. They are played on the field, and obviously the team, I think, at times that can handle the emotion will probably come out on the best. Now, I will say last year when they played, they went in double overtime. I thought the game was played very well. There were very few penalties as well, and I thought the kids just handled themselves in a tremendous way. And hopefully we'll see that same thing tonight.
Yep. Back to receive the kick. Kickoff is Jalen Bradley, Jarek Martin, and Cameron Bull. You're following a broadcast here on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM WCDS Glasgow. And online at 104thescore.com. We're on Facebook with BCHS Live tonight on YouTube. Jay Turner with John Butler, Joey Bunch on the sideline. Glasgow in all white with Columbia blue numbers, blue helmets. Barren County all burgundy, light gold numbers, burgundy helmets. And we got a whistle right at the kickoff.
It's going to be offsides on Barren. A little anxious, to say the least. And that will be a 5-yard re-kick.
The Braden Houchins will have to kick off now from the 35.
I don't think we're going to be kicking it deep anyway. They've got one thing that Glasgow has and has always had is they've always had really good team speed that can make big plays. So I would expect that Barren will be very conservative with their kick coverage.
Yep. Trojans going right to left, and that one's going to be fielded by Bradley at the 39-yard line. Bradley will bring it up to about the 45. About a 6-yard kickoff return for Jalen Bradley, where the Scotties will have it now with their first drive of the game.
Yeah, they're going to have very good field position at their own 45. That's the other thing also about the two teams tonight. Both coaches very, very familiar with each other.
John Myers, who was at Glasgow last year as assistant under Jeff Garman. Hudson Gum is a quarterback. He's under center. He hands it off, and it's going to be Cameron Bull, but he is going nowhere. Defense pushes him back for a loss of 2.
That's a big-time first start for the Trojans that time. I believe that was Corbin Wells that made that initial hit. Loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, going to be second down and 12 for the Scotties at their own 43-yard line. So you got Cameron Bull in the backfield. As Gum is under center. And he is going to roll out to the right. He's being chased, gets rid of the football.
Interception.
Intercepted by Jackson Bird at the 49-yard line.
That ball was just a nice, easy pass to the flat that time to the running back, and that was just very, very poorly thrown that time by Hudson Gum. Just over, probably about a 10-yard pass. He threw it 15, and Jackson Bird on the interception. He did have pressure that time by one of the Barren County guys that put pressure on Gum, and I think that was 26 on. No, it was number 20 that was on the pressure for Barren.
That's Jordan Harris.
Jordan Harris.
That's Gum's first interception of the season for Glasgow. So now the Trojans have it at the Glasgow 43. As Spillman will go under center for the Trojans. They get set. Got Thomas back there. The backfield is split. And this time dropping back and in trouble is Spillman. And he'll be thrown back for a big loss on the first play of the game.
Yeah, that was 60 that time. Kavian Massey with the sack. And Barren went play action for the first play of the game that time, which was fake the run, and was trying to go over the top. But good coverage that time by Glasgow. Nobody was open.
So it's going to be second down, a loss of 7 for the Trojans. Second down, 17. As they are moved back to the 50-yard line. Bray Bewley split out wide right. Backfield is split once again. Thomas goes in motion right. He gets the handoff from Spillman. Races over to the right side of the field, breaking a couple of tacklers, and he'll gain about 5 on the play. Gets to the Glasgow 45. We're going to be third down and about 13.
Yeah, that was out of that jet sweep that time, and give Glasgow good credit. They kind of spread that out that time and held Thomas that time to a gain of 3 to 4 on the play.
So actually gained 4 yards to the Glasgow 46. Bewley goes wide right once again. Got 3 receivers to the left. This time Spillman out of the gun. Takes the snap. He looks, got some running room, and gets to the 40, 35. Fumble, and who's recovered it?
I think Barren got back on it right around the first down marker, too.
Yeah, it's on the far side of the field and around the 32-yard line.
It's coming back anyway. They called a hold on Barren in the backfield. That's disappointing because that nullified a first down. I think it's one of the Glasgow ends was trying to come around, and there was I couldn't tell if the Glasgow guy just slipped or it's a takedown. It kind of looked like a takedown, and when it kind of looks like a takedown, then you're going to get called for a hold, whether you hold or not. So that nullifies a big play that time for Barren, and it's going to be third and a bunch.
Yeah, brought back all the way to the 44-yard line of the Trojans.
I mean, it was Bray Bewley on the recovery, too, by the way.
Instant replays brought to you by Glasgow EPB.
Hard to pick these up. Third and close to 20.
Backfield split this time. Spillman will go under center, shouting out the play. And now we'll keep it. Runs to the far side of the field, gets to the 50, and he'll be tackled out of bounds.
Slung out of bounds, to say the least.
Slammed out of bounds at the 49 of Glasgow. So the Trojans now face a fourth down situation.
He picked up 11 on the carry, though, but it's going to force a punt.
So back is Bradley for Glasgow.
Couldn't take advantage of the turnover.
Yeah. Braden Houchins, a punter, as Bradley is back around the 10-yard line. And he gets this one away. Bradley's going to field it at the 10. Gets to the 15, now the 20. Scrambling to the 22 where he's brought down.
Big hit to finish him off that time by Colton Thomas. That was a line drive kick, which gave the Glasgow runner Allen a lot of room, but Colton Thomas down there on the big hit to finish the play.
So Glasgow will have it here at the, what are they spotted? About the 23-yard line.
It is hard to see. There are tons of people I'm going to
We'll
stand.
have more people than we've ever had for any home game ever.
Hey, Jay, can you hear me yet? Maybe a little bit.
Well, you're still breaking up some.
Still breaking up.
Yeah. So Glasgow will.
That was Bull.
That was a loss of 2 for Cameron Bull. So it'll be 2nd down and 12.
Yeah, he scared it twice and lost 4 yards.
So the ball is at Glasgow's own 21-yard line. 7:42 in the first quarter. If you just joined us, no score. Glasgow threw an interception on their first drive. This is their second drive, and Hudson Gum goes under center for the Scotties. Takes the snap. He'll pitch it out. Coming around the near end is...
It's Bull again.
Is that Bull? I can't even see. I'm going to have to stand up, too. Still can't see.
Yeah, it's Tate Spillman from his safety position. Came in and just made an outstanding play. Still a pickup of 5, but still good defense for that time by the Trojans.
Got it to the 27-yard line. Be 3rd down and 6 for the Scotties.
Big stop for the Trojans. They can force a punt right here. Obviously, this is probably a throwing situation for Glasgow.
Yep. And here's Gum. He'll pitch it over the left side. And going to the end, he's going to be going downfield and finally brought down.
That's Martin.
That's Jarek Martin. And he don't get the ball that much, but he got it that time and got several yards.
Yeah, I think that probably confused Barren a little bit. Martin was he does not get it much. He plays a receiver. They put him in the backfield that time. Going a gain of 23 and 7, 30 on a play that time by Martin.
Barren County's 43-yard line.
And that was a touchdown saving play that time by Tate Spillman because he was gone. First down of the game for Glasgow or Barren.
Right. And this time, good defensive stop for a loss. Corbin Wells putting the clamps.
Yeah, that was Glasgow was in the shotgun that time, and they fumbled the snap that time, and the time the quarterback Gunn picked it up, Corbin Wells had already made the hit. Loss of
1. 2nd and 11. Ball at the Barren County 44. As they've got Bull in the backfield. It's Gum. Dropping back. He's looking. Going to throw. It is going to be caught.
That's Martin. And he dropped it.
Is that like an incomplete pass?
That's close to being a fumble, actually, but that was knocked out of his hands that time by Tate Spillman.
Yeah, he was right there on him.
Yeah, that was a well-thrown ball that time by Gum right down the middle of the field. Nice touch, and that was Tate Spillman that came over and dislodged it. And, boy, if we had instant replay actually on the field, that was real close to being a fumble. That's a huge hit by Tate Spillman.
Right. So it'll be 3rd down and 11 for the Scotties.
But he was wide open, too.
He was. Let's see how they set up this time as Gum getting a quick instruction. Play clock is down at 10. Shouting at the play. Play clock at 7. Takes a snap. And he's going to keep it.
It's a busted play.
Yep. And they're chasing him. Here's Gum, still on the run. Brought down at the 45-yard line.
That's by Houchins. That was a busted play that time by Glasgow. The quarterback went one way and everybody else went another way. No gain on the play.
So now Glasgow will punt. As the punting unit is coming in, Bray Bewley will be the punt returner for the Trojans. 5:26 to play, first quarter, no score.
Got to watch the fake because they're inside the 45 of Barren.
The punter is Kanan Allen for Glasgow.
Well, they're going to just take the penalty. It's going to move them back 5.
The play clock went down.
Now they're not going to fake it now. It gives them a little bit more room to punt. Plus, they had somebody late coming out on the field, too.
Joey, you want to try your mic again?
It's still pretty.
It's still.
We're trying to work on getting closer to the field.
Just got too many people Snap comes to the punter. It is Allen. He gets this one away. Takes a high bounce right around the 20 and down to about the 18-yard line where the Trojans will have it with 4:53 to go in the first quarter.
Well, defensively so far, both teams have played well. I mean, Barren's got an interception and then a forced a punt, and that was a concern that I think people had defensively. And Glasgow looked very good defensively the first time the Trojans had it.
Yep. So let's see what the Trojans can do here with 4:53 to go in the first quarter. Bewley will be the receiver to the left. And Spillman is under center. Backfield is split. Got Briggs Harris in motion. There is the handoff. And this time, that is Corbin Wells squirting his way through and gets a first down.
Well, he got a terrible spot.
I thought he got a little 4. Yeah, got to the 28 or 29.
Yeah, they're going to give him 10. But as just a fullback dive that was so effective last week against Monroe, first down of the game for Barren.
It's the first Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins first down for the Trojans. As Spillman goes under center once again. And this time the handoff is to Wells again. Goes his way forward and got across the 35 to about the 36.
Yeah, gain of 9. You know, the first thing that you have to stop in any type of like a wing T, wishbone attack is the fullback. And it's really hard to stop the fullback and also the wing back or halfbacks. And that time, the last 2 calls have been basically dives by the fullback at 10 and 8. So 2 carries, 18 yards for Wells.
Second down at 2. Trojans on 36. Bray Bewley goes wide right. Spillman calling a play. Play clock is down at 4. He's going to have to hurry. Takes a snap, hands it off. Coming to the near side, that's Thomas.
Boy, that was a heck of a carry to pick up 4.
He took about 2 or 3 Scotties with him and gets another first down.
Yeah, there was a Glasgow guy in the backfield that time, and Thomas made a really nice shake and bake move to get by him. It doesn't look like a lot, 4 yards, but that was a really nice move to pick up the first down.
Got it to the 39-yard line. We're down to 3:15. It's been a quick quarter. This time Bewley will split to the right. Got Thomas in the backfield, and Briggs Harris goes in motion right. And Spillman hands it off right up the middle. That's Cody Kearney.
Well, the fullback right now is killing Glasgow right now. Like I said, it's hard to stop both, and that's what makes it so tough, this type of offense. Give him a gain of 8 on the play.
Yeah, second down and 2 for Barren. They've got it to the 47. This time Bewley's on the left side of the wide receiver spot. And Spillman going to hand it off, coming to the near side. Running it down. It's Briggs Harris. Did he fumble it out of bounds?
He fumbled it out of bounds. Luckily, he was way down the field, but he fumbled it and the ball went out of bounds. But nevertheless, first down Trojans.
So another Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins. First down for Barren County.
Gain of 8 on the play.
And move the ball to the 45 of Glasgow.
That was Jordan Harris on the carry. I think, was that Jordan?
I thought it was Briggs.
Was that Briggs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spillman. Briggs Harris goes in motion right. And a pitch out goes to Thomas. Thomas going around right end, gets upended around the 45, maybe the 44. Not much there. They've got a yard. Ball right on the 45 of Glasgow with 2 minutes to play.
Under 2 in the first quarter. You're right. And, of course, last week against Monroe was the quickest game ever played.
We had homecoming on top of that. It didn't last but, 2 hours?
Without a running clock. Yeah. That game was 2 hours.
Yeah. Spillman. This time breaking through, taking it all the way down. That is that – well, he's shaking up. Is that Jordan Harris?
Jordan Harris.
Jordan Harris got it to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, gain of 15, and that time Jordan Harris was the second back through that time. They faked it to the fullback and gave it to Jordan right off of him that time. Gain of 15 and a Barren County first down.
That puts it at the Glasgow 32 with a minute 17 to play here in the quarter. Backfield split. And in motion coming left. Spillman hands it off. And coming to the near side.
It's Kearney.
Yeah, Kearney gets about, 5-6 yards?
This is a very impressive drive. The drive started at the 18, and so far no passes.
Yep.
And it's another gain of 7 by the fullback.
Got it down to the 25-yard line. Second down and 3 for the Trojans. We got Thomas and Wells in the backfield. Spillman on the count, takes a snap, and he's going to keep it. Comes to the near side and out of bounds, I think, around the 20.
He's going to pick up the first down. He made something out of nothing that time. Going to end up picking up 5 yards, and it looked like he had nothing that time. And just a nice athletic play that time by Tate Spillman. And that's going to be the last play of the quarter.
Yep, we're going to come to the end of the first quarter here at Trojan Field. The Trojans and the Scotties. It is 0-0. We'll come back with our second quarter of action in a moment as you're following Trojan football. Brought to you by Don Franklin, Chevrolet Cadillac, Nissan, and Glasgow on 104 The Score.
You haven't heard? There's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash Checking Account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Welcome to Glasgow, Kentucky. This ain't no ordinary small town. This is Broadbandville, USA. People here weren't willing to sit around until one of the big telecommunications companies got ready to wire them up. They just decided to do it themselves. In Glasgow, the future is now.
And welcome back to Trojan Field. Jay Turner with John Butler. Joey Bunch down to the sideline as we start quarter number 2. A deadlock 0-0 between the Scotties and the Trojans. As Spillman hands it off. And picked up a couple of yards there.
That was Wells. No, that was Kearney. I'm sorry.
Kearney. 6 and 26 are kind of
only a gain of 1. And that time, after that quarter timeout, that time Glasgow made that adjustment. It's the first time that Glasgow has really stopped the fullback. So this is a heck of a long drive. It's already over 10 plays all on the ground for the Trojans.
Yeah. The second quarter brought to you by South Central Bank. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. It's second down and 9 on the Glasgow 19. Thomas comes in motion. Right. And this time, Spillman looking to throw, being chased, and gets rid of the football as he was knocked down around the 25.
Yeah. Good coverage that time by Glasgow.
So it's going to be 3rd and 9.
That time that was a play action, little rollout that time to the right, and really nobody open. There was somebody that if Tate could have got his head turned, but it's hard to see somebody on the other side of the field or even the middle of the field when you're rolling so hard right. So 3rd and 9. 2 down territory for sure.
Yeah, big play right here.
Don't have to throw it because whatever they're going to do right now for the Trojans, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
All right, here Spillman had a snap, hit one of the players.
Yeah, that was a major mistake. That time it was number 20 for the Trojans.
Jordan Harris.
Jordan Harris was coming a motion across and the snap hit Harris.
Yep.
And that's going to be a turnover for the Trojans. That's a very disappointing end to a very productive drive.
Right.
And that was that's nothing that Glasgow called. That's a self-inflicted turnover.
Joey, can you hear us down there? We'll see if we can hear you. Nothing. Not getting a thing. Well, we're still working on it. As Gum hands off.
What a hit.
Nice hit there.
77 for the Trojans on a
That's
monster.
Sean Brody. Sean Brody.
Yeah, that was a hit on Keenan Allen that time. No gain. And outside of the 130-yard gain by Jarek Martin, Glasgow has done nothing offensively. However, the score is 0-0.
Yeah. Second down and 10. Ball is at Glasgow's own 19-yard line. Hudson Gum takes the snap. Looks, goes to the right side of the field. He's on the run, 20, 25, 30. And a flag on the play.
It's going to be a hold, and it's going to be a hold on Glasgow. It looked like the hold was on number 8, Dakota Wade. And that's going to nullify a first down. And that's what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, Dakota was getting ready to come up and make that tackle, and they're going to call the hold on the receiver. So instead of being a first down for Glasgow, it's going to be second and about 13.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. South Warren, Louisville Manual, 0-0 after 1. Adair County leads Monroe County after 1, 6-0. And Allen County Scottsville leads Logan County 7-0 after 1 period. Snap comes to Hudson. Hudson Gum and over the left side, and a tackle made right around the 27-yard line.
Toss sweep to the left that time. Good.
That
was a big hole that time. Pickup of 10.
Yeah, that was Bull. Bull on the carry. It'll be third down and 2 for the Scotties now. $9:35 to play here in the first half. No score between Barren County and Glasgow here at Trojan Field. Scotties with a football on their own 27. And here's Hudson Gum getting rid of the football. It's broken up.
Man, almost intercepted that time.
That was
Jackson Bird.
Jackson Bird over there on the right side.
Jackson almost got his second interception that time. It was another rollout. Little surprised on the call, 4th and 1/2, 2. A little play-action rollout, but the ball never got above the line of scrimmage. And now what you got to be careful with is jumping off sides. It's 4th and 2. And a common ploy, especially in high school, is try to get the team to jump off sides.
Right. Kanan Allen is the punter. The punt returner for Barren is Bray Bewley. And Allen, nice punt. Bewley waiting for it and makes a fair catch there at the 35.
Yeah, the punter, Allen, has made 2 good kicks, and what he's doing is it looks like to me he's scanning the field. He's not instantly kicking it. I think he's looking for an opportunity maybe to take off, depending on what Barren is doing, and he waits a little bit and then he kicks it.
So the Trojans have it. Well, we got a penalty called against Glasgow, a personal foul.
Personal foul penalty against.
Well, I sure missed that one.
I did not see it either.
Yeah, I started writing things down, and I did not see where it took place or anything.
So they will mark it off, and Barren County should have really good field position here. They'll march it down across the 50 to the 47.
I didn't even see it on replay either, to be honest with you.
Our replays brought to you by Glasgow EPB. 9:08 to play here in the first half. Still no score. Barren County with the football on the Glasgow 47. As Jackson Bird goes in motion left, gets set. The tight end spot. And here is coming around to the near side. running with it, taking a couple of Scotties down with him.
That's Jackson
That is
Bird.
Jackson Bird, and that's another Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins, first down for Barren.
Another
But
penalty.
we got a holding penalty now, and I didn't see that either.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the flags. Now, part of it is, well, the flag was right where the tackle was made, it seemed like, right around the 40. So
Joey, let's see what we can do now. I don't know if you can hear us now. There's nothing. I mean, we don't even get a I'm not sure what's going on.
that was, I just saw it on replay, that was a terrible call, to be honest with you. The Glasgow guy just got bowled over. It wasn't a hold. That's 3 holds on both teams, and that was not a good call.
So it's first down and 15 for Barren. And Spillman's going to keep it running around the left end. Oh, and he still is going down the sideline. Looked like he may have got
there is
somebody grabbed him by the helmet there. Face mask.
He's going to pick up close to 15. And there's going to be 15 more on a face mask.
That's what I thought on the far side of the field. And so here's the call. Face mask against Glasgow.
So that's going to be a
margin
game.
of another 15.
You can kind of add. That's almost a 30-yard total on that one.
That's a big break for the Trojans. They need to take advantage of it, which moves the football down to the Glasgow 20.
Well, that's where we were last time. We had it 1st and 10 from the 20 and ended up turning the ball over on a snap that hit one of our backs in motion.
Man, we may have had movement there, but Spillman's in trouble being chased and coming to the near side. He'll be tackled.
There has to be some.
At the 20. I don't know what happened there.
There has to be some call that time.
Yeah.
Either Barren was one of the two teams.
I thought there was movement.
Well, there was movement. I'm shocked, especially at the amount of calls that have been made, that nothing was called that time. Well, it looked like on replay one of the Glasgow kids raised up, but I don't think he must not have crossed the line of scrimmage. It was kind of an unusual. But I don't think he crossed the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10, and this is where we bogged down the last time.
Thomas goes in motion left. He receives a handoff from Spillman. Still going with it. Cuts the 10 down to the 5.
Touchdown.
And for the touchdown, Barren County.
No flags. Dalen Thomas, 20 yards, and that was a tremendous run. Once he got into the backfield of Glasgow, he broke 2 tackles and just kind of split them at the goal line.
Dalen Thomas with a 20-yard touchdown run for the Barren County Trojans.
Yeah, he went right through the 2 safeties that try to come up and make the play, and that was the first big play of the game.
Yep. Touchdown brought to you by Hatcher and Saddler Funeral Home, and now going in for the extra point is Jacob Dooley, the freshman. He's been 5 for 5 so far this season. Briggs Harris is the holder. Here's a snap. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good.
Boy, Glasgow almost got the block on that one.
Came close. 7:31 to go in the first half. Barren County takes the first lead. 7-0 over the Glasgow Scotties.
Well, big run that time for Barren to kind of break the ice. Barren has just dominated in terms of yardage and first downs. 7 first downs to Glasgow's 1, and over 100 yards to Glasgow's 35. But it doesn't count unless you put the ball in the end zone.
Hey, Day, can you hear me now?
Joey, you down there?
Hey, maybe a little bit. I'm trying to watch where I move here. It's still kind of cutting in and out.
Yeah.
They moved the receiver down closer to me, but there's still people in between us.
A lot of people are in between us and you, and it's just not.
Yeah, we're trying.
And we're down so low. Well, if we set it up there would help or not.
No, it's down on the field.
Oh, it is? Yeah. It's just, I don't know. Still working on our technical problem with the wireless mic system. As I said, we got so many people standing in front of us. So we can't see the sideline here. We can't even see Joey.
Yeah, it's not the distance that's the problem. It's going through so many people. That's the issue.
I think they've actually moved the unit down to the field, and it's just not penetrating between the crowd.
Yeah, it's like it comes and goes.
I got you right there.
You got me right there. I am not moving. So lots of things in the first half, guys, that you've seen. Coach Butler, you're exactly right on the holding call on the block a minute ago. It was just an outstanding block by our lineman. But good drive, really good drive to come back and set the tone here. We're running the ball very, very well.
I was going to say the MVP so far this game is our offensive line.
Right. Yes, sir. Controlling it.
Sideline reports are brought to you by Aero Safety tonight. Kick goes to the left side of the field. It's caught at the 37-yard line. And going to the far side, down the sideline, around the 50, down to the 49. I'm not sure who was it on the kickoff return.
I'm still looking, and if he turns his back, I can tell you. It was number 11.
Number 11 for Glasgow, that's Ryder Heller.
The tackle was by Heller Browning.
Great field position, though, for Glasgow. It's they're inside the Barren 50. You want to be conservative on the kick, but if you're going to kick it short, 11-yard gain puts it inside the 50.
We'll just get it later. Coming to the near side of the field and out of bounds around the 50.
And that was Bird again on the tackle. That's the same play that they ran in the first half in which
Kanan Allen, the runner?
No, not Kanan Allen. It's Jarek Martin that picked up the big yardage on. That time he only gained 1 on the play. He gained 30 earlier.
So the ball is at the Trojan 48. Second down and 9 for Glasgow. As Martin is the wide receiver out to the right side. Hudson Gum takes the snap, pitches it out on the right side, and getting across the 45 to the 44 is Cameron Bull.
Yeah, that time is a tackle. That time by 52 for the Trojans. Bryson Wilson pick up nevertheless a 5, but just a toss sweep that time to the right side for Bull. Bull's carried it 5 times for 17 yards. And this, it's already, by the time this snap takes place, it's going to be under 6 in the first half.
Third down and 5 for the Glasgow Scotties. 6:10 to play here in the second quarter.
I'm not for sure that this game is not quicker than last week's.
It could be. Just time-wise, we're only 36 minutes into the game.
Both teams running the ball, too. It's going to be a timeout.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Glasgow with a timeout. Our timeouts are brought to you by Scooters Coffee. Just 1 tick under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Barren County has a 7-0 lead over the Glasgow Scotties. As we'll take another scoreboard update brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. Wayne County leads Metcalfe County at halftime. Of course, the game is at Wayne County. That's Monticello. They're the Eastern time zone. Wayne County 23, Metcalfe County 8. And after one quarter, it is Franklin Simpson 7, Russellville 7. We told you a minute ago, Adair County leading Monroe County after one quarter 6-0. Allen County Scottsville over Logan County 7-0 after one. And Caverna leads Shawnee 16-0 after the first.
Not surprising.
So it's third down and 5 for the Scotties.
I'm not for sure if Glasgow doesn't go for it, regardless if they pick it up. If they don't pick it up, I've got a feeling they're probably going to go for it. They're having no luck stopping the Trojans.
Hudson Gum turns and hands it off. Coming behind him,
Martin.
And Jarek Martin stopped for no gain, really. Came to the left side of the field.
Bryson
actually
Wilson
lost a couple of yards.
Yeah, that's Bryson Wilson. Little bit of a razzle-dazzle that time with Glasgow that time. It did not fool Bryson Wilson. Loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah. So it's going to be fourth down and about 7 for the Scotties with 5.5 minutes to play here in the second quarter.
And they are going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now this is where our pass defense is so far so good. Hudson Gum is 0 for 3 with 1 interception. So have not given up any yardage, but you got to really watch Jarek Martin.
Yeah, they got 2 receivers each way and have another timeout here called by Glasgow. That's their second timeout. They've only got 1 left.
Yeah, the play clock was about to run out. Yeah, Jarek Martin, just an outstanding athlete, 6'5". If you watched any of the Barren Glasgow basketball games, Martin was just a Barren County killer last year in basketball against the Trojans, just a tremendous athlete, and you really got to be careful with him. This is obviously this 4th down play. It's a big play. If Glasgow does not pick it up, Barren County has an opportunity. It's going to be around 5 minutes left with a 7-0 lead to try to go up 2 scores.
Yep. 4th down and 7.
4 receivers.
4 receivers, 2 each way. Gum drops back. He's looking. Gets rid of the football, and it is incomplete. Or did somebody
No, he just
deflect
dropped it. No, he just dropped it.
So it was intended for Bradley.
Just dropped it. Now, he was going to have to make a play to get the 1st down, but it looked like to me he tried to run before he caught it. It's just a little hitch route, which is like a little turnaround, and he would have it had been close for a 1st down. It probably would have been a 1st down. Now I looked at it on replay. He was right down there. He just dropped it.
So Barren County takes over on downs from their own 46. Backfield is split. Here's Spillman as he hands it off, getting across the 50 into Glasgow territory.
It's Corbin Wells.
Corbin Wells, number 26. Be a gain of 6 on the play.
Corbin has carried it 3 for 24 yards.
2nd down and 4 for Barren. Ball is at the 48 of the Scotties. Bewley goes wide left. And Spillman will go under center. Play clock is at 10. Still got some time here. Calls the play, takes the snap, and he's going to keep it. Runs it to the left side. Ooh, got hit hard at about the 46, a gain of 2.
It was Max Lee on the tackle. One of the linebackers for Glasgow, leading tackler for Glasgow, made a good hit that time on Tate. So again, I think this is 4 down territory as well. I can't imagine that we would punt. So it's 3rd and 2 for the Trojans.
Yeah, just under 4 minutes to play here in the first half.
Need to pick it up right now. Don't mess around with the 4th down play, though.
Spillman. And I think he kept it.
Yeah, he didn't get it either.
No.
I wish he'd have given it that time to the fullback. Tate's going to be short.
Short about a half yard.
Now, last week against Monroe on 4th and short or 3rd and less than a yard twice last week, Barren just went flat quarterback sneak, and it worked both times. And Barren will go for it.
Yep.
Big play right here for the Trojans and for Glasgow. Let's see if they sneak it right here.
Spillman, yep. Going to try to punch it forward and actually got more yardage. Still going and brought down at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, how about a quarterback sneak that goes for 10?
10.
Thought they may go for that. It's a safe place. It's a safe play and a very effective play.
Another Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins, 1st down. 2:40 left here in the half.
There has not been a pass made, a reception tonight, either team.
Right. Spillman under center, takes a snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going to throw it deep toward Bray Bewley, and it is going to be almost intercepted.
That's a great play by Bray Bewley that time. That time Barren went for the home run on the post pattern to Bewley, and Tate took a big hit as he threw it. He really couldn't step into it, and Bewley, who was the person he was trying to get to, made a great defensive play to break up that, because that was an interception.
Yeah, Kellen Stone was back there for Glasgow, number 18. So it's 2nd down and 10 for the Trojans with 2:20 to go in a half. The ball at the Glasgow 35. Spillman under center. Going in motion left is Briggs Harris, and he has it breaking free down to 25 to 20, down to the 19.
Big time gain that time by Briggs Harris off that jet sweep, and man, he's got a great little burst too.
Yeah.
Pick up a 16 on the play by Briggs.
And another Edward Jones first down. Puts it on the Glasgow 19 with 2 minutes to play.
9 first downs. And we have been in this spot. This is the 3rd time the game that we've had it 1st and 10 from the 20. This time it's at the 19. Scored once, fumbled once.
Spillman hands it off.
That's Corbin Wells
this time, and he goes left down to the 12-yard line.
The fullback is just wearing Glasgow out. Gain of 8 on the play. Just right off the center and guard.
2nd down and a short 3.
Pick up a 8 on that play. It'll be 2nd and short.
Down to a minute 20 to go here in the first half. Spillman hands it off. That's Cody Kearney off the left side and tackled.
They never did bring him down.
No, right around the 9, I believe.
First down, too.
Yeah, he stood up there, didn't he?
Yeah. Give him 3 and a first down.
Down to 1 minute to play. And the clock is running.
Yeah, no hurry, though, because Barren has 3 timeouts.
Yeah. 1st and goal from the 9 for the Trojans.
And they've had all kinds of options right now. They don't have to throw it, even though the clock's running. The 3 timeouts is plenty.
Yep. Bewley is wide left. And this time Spillman's going to keep it, but he is going to get sacked.
Timeout. And that one play that Glasgow has done a really, really good job on is taking away Tate Spillman on that particular dive in which he kind of fakes it and keeps it himself. That's a loss of 1 on the play.
So Scooters Coffee timeout here with 32 and a half seconds to go before the break. It's 7-0 Barren County. Let's go down to Joey now, see if we can hear him.
Silence.
Yep. Seems like he's got his mic on, but nothing coming through.
Well,
I don't know.
It's one of the greatest songs of all time. It's blasted. Ice, 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 baby.
Yeah.
In the background.
We talked about autumn last weekend, fall coming in. Fall does officially start this Sunday.
I was a little early.
But I don't think Mother Nature got the memo because it's going to be 90 degrees.
Well, the temperature is going to heat up on Glasgow if Barren can score before the half. But right now, it's going to be tough. It's 2nd and 9.
2nd and goal from the 9 for the Trojans. And the handoff coming to their side. It is Thomas. Thomas trying to get in. Did he make it?
He's at the 1-inch line. Timeout.
Wow.
Timeout. We need to call timeout here.
The clock running down. There it is. Stops at 22.2.
Yeah, gain of 8 on the play. I think the marker is wrong down there because where the guy has put his foot is right. It's right on the goal line. Yeah, this is quarterback sneak time right here.
We're talking about just a few inches from the end zone.
Barren has 2 shots to get less than a foot, and good gracious, I mean, that ball is right. If we could speak to Joey, I think Joey could describe it. It is right on the white line. You cannot get any closer.
There are so many people, I don't even see Joey because
the only thing that could go wrong, and I don't want to say it, but the only thing that could go wrong would be a missed snap right now because this is going to be a quarterback sneak. And if we don't get it this time, I think it'll be back-to-back quarterback sneaks.
That line needs to go to work.
Well, they have been outstanding, the offensive line. And if we can score, we're going to announce them again right here in a second.
It's 3rd and goal from about 6 inches. if not closer.
Yeah, our student section needs to be quiet right now.
Here we go. Spellman punches it in.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Barren County.
Just a blast, too, by the offensive line. What a drive for the Trojans. Just total domination in terms of the offensive line and so forth.
13-0 Barren.
We are going for 2. Surprises me a little bit.
Yeah.
Trying to get it to 15-0. I'll be honest with you, nothing. We've not missed an extra point this year, and we've converted, I think, all but 1 2-point conversion.
Mm-hmm.
This has Dalen Thomas written all over it.
And it's going to come to Thomas. Thomas trying to make his way in, and did he make it?
He reached over.
Lunged forward. 2-point conversion for Dalen Thomas.
Yeah, they stopped him short, and he reached over. And Coach Garman's over there complaining, but he did. He broke the plane with the ball out. 15-0. I just watched it on replay. I saw it live because it's right down here. He just reached very heady play that time by Dalen Thomas. He was not going to get in there unless he broke the plane with the ball, and he did. And let's give that offensive line credit.
Yeah.
Grayson Billingsley, left tackle. Ryan Harrison, left guard. Alex Sawyer, center. Charlie Poland, right guard. And right tackle Ethan Bertram. What a tremendous half for those guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, how do you hear me now?
Yay, there you are.
Hey, I can tell you right now that he stretched the ball over the goal line. It's the only reason we got it in, and he did. Good push. Hadn't had a lot to say this first half because you hadn't been able to hear me. I can hear everything you're saying about me, Coach.
So your earpiece was not working, right?
Yeah, I heard. No, I heard everything that was being said. I just couldn't say nothing, and I can't see you either. But, hey, nice job. And we was just talking down here on the sideline. Through 4 weeks, we've had question marks about the defense. But I'm going to tell you, this defense has stepped up here tonight. They're playing some really good football. Offensive line, everything's working.
I agree.
Very, very nice to see down here on the sidelines. A lot of energy on this sidelines.
Tate Spillman, who scored the second Hatcher and Sadler touchdown of the night to give the Trojans a little cushion here. And what we got?
We got the onside.
I think we got it back.
We did. It went 10 yards and got the ball back. I don't know if that was on. I don't think that was on purpose.
Wow.
But it went about 12 and it popped straight up and we got it. Unbelievable. Maybe it was on. I just don't think it was because I don't think you want to take a chance and give Glasgow the ball at the 50, but it.
Look at the Glasgow EPB replay here.
I'm trying to see who got it. 17 for the Trojans came up with it.
Baylor Browning.
Baylor Browning got it.
So with Barren has 1 timeout. Up 15-0 with 19 seconds to go. It just depends on how we want to play it now.
How you want to play it.
Well, you don't want an interception return and things like that. No. So I'm not really for sure. I think you got to trust your quarterback and see if you can get one big play right here and just see what happens.
Yep. Out of the gun, Spillman. He's being pressured now on the run, and he's got some running room. 45-40, 35 runs it out of bounds. Got a first down. Stops the clock with 10.6.
Good job that time at Glasgow. They didn't give up the big play, but now we got it inside the 35 right now, so it's going to be probably have 2 plays left with 10.6 and a timeout, I'm guessing. And smart play that time by Tate. He got out of bounds and saved the timeout, too.
Yeah. 10.6 left here in the half. Spillman, 2 receivers to the left. And under pressure, tries to get rid of the football. He's going to throw it toward the end zone, and it is incomplete. He had a receiver down there around the 2-yard line. That was
Bird.
Jackson Bird. Stops the clock with 2.4.
So this will be the last play right here, and this ball has to go in the end zone right here and just see what happens. And you have to tell your other kids too, and you hate to do it, but you got to, I wouldn't be surprised if we call a timeout. And you have to tell everybody else now if there's an interception, we got to make a play.
So 2nd and 10 at the Glasgow 34. 4 receivers, 2 each way. And dropping back, Spillman. And pressured, going to get sacked, and that will end the half.
Yeah, 34 that time for Glasgow on the tackle.
That's Max Lee. Ends a half, but Barren County has a 15-0 lead. He's going to go down to Joey, see if he can grab Coach Myers. I don't know if we're going to be able to hear him or not because the microphone's really shorting out here. Yeah. So we'll go to our halftime report coming up next, brought to you by SCRTC. It's Barren County 15, Glasgow nothing. And this is Trojan Football, brought to you by Don Franklin Glasgow on 104 The Score.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Aero Safety is a proud supporter of Barren County sports. From helping make the BCHS Baseball Turf Project a reality to sponsoring the annual Spirit Week, Drew Hinton and his dedicated team at Aero Safety are strong supporters of local student athletes. Aero Safety helps employees and businesses develop safe work practices from coast to coast and right here in Barren County. They're located on West Main Street across from ESB. Learn more at aerosafetyus.com or talk personally to them in Glasgow at 270-670-4718.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Hey Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
We are at halftime here at Trojan Field. It's Barren County 15, Glasgow nothing here at the break on the SCRTC Halftime Report. The NFL Network now available on SCRTC Channel 124 or 424 in high definition. Scoring summary for the first half brought to you by Southern States in Glasgow and their new location on Cross Street. Barren County scored with 7:31 to go in the first quarter. Dalen Thomas's 20-yard TD to make it 6-0. And then the extra point try by Jacob Dooley was good to give the Trojans a 7-0 lead. That was the score at the end of the first quarter. And the only touchdown of the second quarter came right at the end of the second quarter with 19.8 seconds to go. Tate Spillman scores from 1 inch out, made it 13-0. Dalen Thomas scored the 2-point conversion. That's where we stand right now with 15-0, Barren County on top.
All right, for Glasgow, pretty impressive performance by Barron's defense, that's been a little bit under criticism at times this year. They were lights out. Through the air, Hudson Gum was 0 for 4. Obviously no yards, 0 for 4, and with one interception. Of course, that interception was by Jackson Bird, second play of the game, I believe. Rushing, Glasgow was 12 for 46. Did an unbelievable job. Cameron Bull, their leading carrier for the year, only had carried it 5 for 17. Hudson Gum, the quarterback, 0 for -1. Kanan Allen, 1 carry, no yards, and Jarek Martin carried it 3 times for 29. Total yards for Glasgow, 50. I think they had 1 first down. That's what I got, unless I missed another one. I think just 1 first down. They were penalized 4 times for 45 yards. They had 2 turnovers. 1 was the interception, 1 was the onside kick. For Barren, Tate Spillman, 0 for 3, 0 yards. So neither quarterback completed the pass in the first half. But on the ground, it was all Barren County. 28 carries, 166 yards on the ground. Tate Spillman carried it 12 for 39, including a touchdown. Cody Kearney carried it 4 for 19. Dalen Thomas carried it 5 for 37, including the 20-yard touchdown run. Plus, you can give him two more for the extra 2-point conversion. Jordan Harris had 1 carry for 15. Briggs Harris had 2 carries for 24. And Corbin Wells carried it 4 times for 32 yards. Barren turned it over 1 time. That was the kind of the miscommunication snap. And Barren had 11 total yards first half for Barren, 166. So 166 for Barren. Total yards, Glasgow had 50. 11 first downs for Barren, 1 for Glasgow. Barren was penalized 3 times for 25 yards. And Barren, like I said, only had 1 turnover. So it's, if you just want to be fair, and I try to be fair, that was a complete domination in terms of play in that first half by Barren.
We are at halftime, and this is the SCRTC halftime report with Barren County leading Glasgow 15-0. We'll have more in a moment as we'll go to our Barren County sports report next here as you're following Trojan football, brought to you by Don Franklin Glasgow on 104 The Score.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly, or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club, and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds. Both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Welcome to Glasgow, Kentucky. This ain't no ordinary small town. This is Broadbandville, USA. People here weren't willing to sit around until one of the big telecommunications companies got ready to wire them up. They just decided to do it themselves. In Glasgow, the future is now.
Well, 3-1.
I believe that's right.
If that's the case, I missed that one.
That's not a typo. That's what I got.
Well, that's a big upset. Yeah. That's a big upset. In the freshman, Allen County defeated Barren 2-1. Middle school softball, Bowling Green defeated Barren 2-0 in one game, and Barren defeated Bowling Green 8-0 in the other game. Volleyball on Tuesday, Edmonson County defeated Barren 2-1. However, the JV and freshman Trojanettes did win in volleyball against Edmonson. Boys soccer, Tuesday night, Glasgow defeated Barren 2-0, and same score in JV. In JV, Glasgow won 2-1. Middle school football, 7th grade, Glasgow 26, Barren County 24. In 8th grade, Barren County 44, Glasgow 14. That was on Tuesday. And in middle school softball, Draits Creek, which is the feeder for Greenwood, defeated Barren 14-5 and 6-2. And in middle school soccer, Barren County 3, St. Joe 0. Monday night, volleyball, Barren County 2, Caverna 0. Girls soccer, South Warren defeated Barren 5-0. In JV football, Greenwood defeated Barren 22-0. Middle school softball, Glasgow defeated Barren 11-1 in one game, and Barren won the other one 4-0. And in middle school soccer, girls, Barren defeated Franklin 3-0. And in boys, middle school, Barren defeated Franklin 3-0. Sunday, September 15th, girls golf, the All-State Big Blue in Lexington. Day 2, Lucy Zala shot 87. Kinsey Edwards shot 91. Tennessee Nagel 98. Allie Spillman 110. Carden Kinslow 111. Last Saturday, volleyball at the Franklin Simpson tournament. Barren County defeated Butler County 2-0, and then Barren won the championship by beating Franklin 2-0. And girls golf last Saturday, All-State Big Blue in Lexington. Day 1, Chloe Witcher shot 80. Lucy Zella 93. Kinsey Edwards 95. Tinsley Nagel 95. And in boys soccer at the Trojan Classic, upset time, Allen defeated Barren 2-1. Barren defeated Edmonton 6-0. And in cross country, the Central Hardin Classic girls 5K, the varsity finished 10th overall. Top individual was Adeline Coleman. She finished 10th. In middle school, 2-mile top finisher was Maria Dyer, who finished 10th. So, and I think the girls and boys region starts this week, Monday and Tuesday, I believe, Jay. The right. Girls region starts, I believe.
Yeah, boys is Monday, girls is Tuesday.
Yeah, the boys is at Indian Hills, I think, in Bowling Green, and the girls is down in Russellville.
Rolling Hills.
Rolling Hills.
Yep. Well, you can get all the latest scores and results from middle school sports to high school sports each day on the Barren County Schools District website. Go to barren.kyschools.us, click the menu, scroll down to the athletics, and click Sports Report. And the Sports Report's been brought to you by Riley Dental Group. We got more to come on our SCRTC halftime report in a moment. It is 15-0, the Barren County Trojans over the Glasgow Scotties. And you're following Trojan football on 104, The Score.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Hey, Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Reliable internet and great customer service? Two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to SCRTC.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
And we welcome you back to Trojan Field as the Barren County Trojans lead the Glasgow Scotties here at the break, 15-0. Let's do another scoreboard update brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. And scores we have at the break: Adair County leads Monroe County 20-6, and that's at halftime. Here's a halftime score: John Warren East 47, Callaway County nothing.
Well, we know that Warren East can score.
They can. They scored 52 against Barren County. Scored the Trojans scored 60. But some other scores: Louisville Manual at halftime leads South Warren 14-7. Also at halftime, it is Allen County Scottsville 21, Logan County 7, Metcalfe County trailing Wayne County 23-8 after 3. Bowling Green leading Central Hardin 28-2. Is that right?
Sounds.
With about 2.5 minutes to go and a half. Greenwood 42, Warren Central 6 there in the second quarter. Gaverna, let's see. Don't really have a score there. Franklin Simpson 21, Russellville 14. And then I've got some baseball scores of interest from around the nation from Lee McFarland. He always sends us baseball scores. And actually a football score: Stanford 10, Syracuse 3. Second quarter. Illinois 7, Nebraska 3 into the first quarter.
Two top 25 teams there.
And in baseball, Cincinnati leads Pittsburgh 8-1 in the seventh. No score between Cleveland and St. Louis in the third. What else you got there, Jared? Caverna 28, Shawnee nothing. Hart County 29, Butler County 7. As we said, Manual 14, South Warren 7. And I believe that's probably all we got right there. So we'll let you know that you're following Barren County High Trojan football here tonight from Trojan Field against the Glasgow Scotties on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM. WCDS Glasgow. We're online at 104thescore.com. We're on the 104 The Score app. And we're on YouTube Live with BCHS Live, headed by Aaron Russell. Jay Turner with John Butler, Joey Bunch. Oh, did he go on the far side of the field, John? Is he over there?
He's going to try it.
Okay. Joey, we just want to see if we can hear him.
He's walking across the back of the end zone right now.
Yeah. He walks past the Trojan student section, which is down behind the goalpost in the end zone. We're about a minute away from the start of the second half as we get set for the Farmers RECC Jackie Browning Memorial second half kickoff in our third quarter, sponsored by Extreme Health Club and ATM Media Solutions. Next week we'll be at Greene County. I haven't done a football game up there, John, since 1993.
When he was at Metcalfe, probably.
When I was doing sports for Metcalfe County. That's the last time I did a football game there.
Well,
done some basketball games there, of course.
It's the same stadium, except they've turfed it. They put turf in last year.
Mm-hmm.
But, that's Green has struggled this year, and they really, when they lost their quarterback, that didn't help either. But anyway, Barren is the reason why I like either deferring or if the other team wins the toss and takes the ball, I really like to get the ball to start the half. If you remember, it gives you an opportunity to score back-to-back because Barren scored with 37 seconds to go up 15-0, and now they're going to get the ball right back too.
Yeah. Join John Butler along with James Brown every Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock for the Brown Sports Bag, an hour-long sports show. It's live from the 104 The Score studios, right here on 104.7 FM The Score and on 104thescore.com. And if you missed the live show, you can also pick it up on the Facebook page at 104 The Score. That's how sometimes I do, John, when I don't get to listen to you live at 4 o'clock on Monday.
Okay.
Go back and listen to it. He always
will have a lot to say this week.
Oh, yeah.
This will be the feature of the show, to say the least.
Absolutely. Got Dalen Thomas and is that Bray Bewley back there? I believe so, to get the kickoff return from Maligan. And that one's going to go all the way into the end zone.
A good kick, so Barren will take over at the, I think it's at the, is it at the 20?
Yes.
We haven't, I don't know.
Should be, unless,
I don't know.
Was there?
Yeah, I don't know if we've had one this year going to the end zone. So, yeah, it is at the 20. It's 20-yard line.
So Joey didn't make his way over to the far side of the field. He's going to stay here on the near side. Let's see if we can pick him up.
Hey, Dave, I am on your sideline, and I don't believe I can move from right here around the 10-yard line. That's about as far as I can move, so I'm going to try to help you out right where I'm at.
Stand like a statue down there.
Yes, sir.
Sideline reports tonight have been brought to you by Aero Safety. Unfortunately, we've had some technical difficulties with our system, but hopefully we can hear Joey the rest of the way from where he is located. Here's Tate Spillman, and he is going to keep it. Makes a good run, gets up to about the 30. Is it good enough for a first down?
Yeah, first down. Yeah, gain of 10 that time.
Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins, first down for the Trojans.
Just from a coaching perspective, a score to start the half would be huge for Barren. Already up 15-0. Got an injured Glasgow player.
Of course, after tonight, the regular season will be half over. They head to Greene County next Friday night, and then 2 weeks from tonight, we will head up to North Hardin for the first district game of the season before we have a break in the action with fall break, and then we'll come back with Warren Central here. Next home game on October 18th. So it'll be almost a month that we'll be away from Trojan Field.
Trying to see who this player is from Glasgow, and I don't have his number.
Not sure the camera upstairs zooming down. Try to see who it is.
There's too many people around him right now. He's getting up right now. He's going to be fine.
Joey, let's see if we can get a little Aero Safety report from you down there.
Hey, Jay, I think everyone's just kind of getting ready for the second half kickoff here. Glasgow player that was injured's up and going. I think it's number
Max Lee.
Max Lee, number 34. Okay. It is Max Lee. So it's going to be really interesting to see as we come out. Still control the line of scrimmage. Defense sets the intensity, but it's going to be really good for us to march down the field out here and put some points on the board. And I think that is very important for us coming out in the second half, because I can tell you right now, Glasgow's not going to go away. They are not going to go away. They're going to continue to play hard because Coach Garman's not going to let them lay down. So this is one of those we can't come out and go a 3 and out. We need to move the ball, get first downs, and see what can happen.
Glasgow, of course, winning the game last year at Scotty Field, 36-35 in double overtime. The Glasgow Scotties have won their last 3 in a row against the Trojans. And this time,
it's fullback.
It's Cody Kearney.
Yes.
And he got it to about the 35. The Trojans have not had a win over the Scotties since 2014. It's been 10 years. They won by 3 points. All the games have been close as far as the Barren County wins. They've only won 4 times since 1998. Pickup of 4 for Kearney. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Play just over a minute here in the third period. The Barren County moving left to right. If you're just listening on the radio tonight. As Spillman on the count. Hands it off. It's coming to the near side of the field. Trying to make the cut around the 40.
Yeah, it's Dalen Thomas on that jet sweep. He looked like to me he had nothing. I mean, the play was really strung out. He ended up picking up a first down.
So another Edward Jones first down. This time Dalen Thomas, who scored the first touchdown of the night for the Trojans on a 20-yard TD.
Just an amazing run right there.
Yeah, he scored the 2-point conversion after Tate Spillman had scored in the second touchdown.
We carried 3 Glasgow players the last 5 yards, and it just says you how strong of a player Dalen Thomas is.
He did not play in the season opener, but has come back, and this is his 4th game of the season. And we got a fumble.
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah, and Glasgow is pointing their way.
And that was, I think that was Kearney on the carry, and they just got it stripped from him, and that's a big play for Glasgow. That's Barron's 2nd turnover, and that's a big one right there.
Yeah. So Glasgow has it at 10:05 to play here in the third.
Just stripped it, and it looked like it was number 22 for Glasgow.
Stephen Garrett
on the recovery.
Linebacker.
So Barren defensively has to come up with a stop after that mistake.
Lined up in the eye. Here's Hudson Gum, and he is looking to throw to the right side of the field deep, and it is going to be. Is he caught?
It was a great catch. That was tremendous coverage that time for
double
Barren.
Coverage.
But that's Martin, and remember Martin is 6'5", and he's a Barren County killer is what I call him.
Yeah.
And he just went up and got it, but you cannot have any better coverage than that. That's just a player just making a play.
He's like 6'5", 185.
We had our safety and our defensive back over there, and just a great play there. Gain of 30 on the play.
So they have it down at the 12 of Barren County.
First completion of the game by either team.
And what do we got here?
Yeah, it's illegal motion by Glasgow. That time they put Martin in the backfield as a wildcat, and they had people shifting and moving and everything that time. You can tell it's probably a play they probably just put in this week. And Glasgow looked like they didn't really know what was going on, to be honest with you.
So they'll be backed up 5 yards to the 17. So it's 1st down and 15 for the Scotties.
Martin is again in that wildcat position.
Yeah, and they got Bradley here on the near side. And the snap comes to Martin. He's going around the right side. He is going.
It's coming back.
Yeah,
he
we got a flag.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Martin scores, but the flag on the play at the 18.
I think what Glasgow decided to do at halftime is just get the ball to Martin, which is a pretty good play right there. That would have been a 17-yard touchdown off the wildcat, but that's coming back on a hold. And he went in without being tackled, too. That's a Glasgow 6 penalty for 60 yards, and that's going to bring it all the way back to the 27. And really, Martin is the only real big-time threat right now that's hurt Barren.
Yep.
I'm not for sure if I just don't line him up and just throw it up to him again. But he's back in the wildcat again. Same play.
Yep, here he goes, Martin. And he's going to go out of bounds with it this time.
Yeah, just a direct snap to Martin and just basically a fake jet handoff and just takes it over the right side. Gain of 2 maybe that time. He's carried it 4 times for 31. Of course, he would have had an extra 20-yard touchdown, but that was brought back.
2nd down, 22 for the Scotties.
You got to identify where Martin is. Now he's lined up one-on-one coverage on the left side.
Yep. Man comes in motion to the left. Here is Gum, and he's going to throw it deep toward Martin, and it is going to be overthrown.
Yeah, that was the wheel route, and I think Glasgow wanted interference. One of the receivers for Glasgow did go down, but no call on the play.
Trying to Kellen Stone was the receiver.
Yep.
I didn't check the number that
time. I think Martin was.
I thought it was Martin.
No, Martin was a decoy. He just stayed at the line of scrimmage.
So now it's 3rd down and 22 from the 24.
Yeah, Glasgow theoretically can get the first down. They don't have to score. They can get the first down marker is right around the 3. And they're going to have to hurry to get the playoff. It's inside of 10 right now.
Here's Gum, dropping back. He's looking, throwing it toward the end zone.
Touchdown.
And it is going to be caught in a touchdown for Glasgow.
It's to Martin, and Martin is a guy that we have got to stop. We had 3 players around at that time. I thought Tate was going to get the deflection, but that was the post pattern where he lined up on the far left, and that is somebody that is right now is killing Barren right now. That was just a deep post, and it looked like we had pretty good coverage. Like I said, Tate jumped forward to deflect it and just didn't get it. Touchdown.
Hudson Gum to Jarek Martin, and now it makes it a 15-6 Barren County lead. And now Jared Maligan for the extra point try. Ball is down. Here's the kick. It's up, and it looks good. And it is 15-7.
And Glasgow took advantage. Give them credit. They scored twice that time. Of course, one was called back, but they took advantage of a Barren turnover. And really the only thing that stopped Barren so far are turnovers. We've not punted one time.
Yep. So 15-7 Barren County with 8:47 to play here in the 3rd period. This 3rd quarter is brought to you by Extreme Health Club and ATM Media Solutions. Let's go down to Joey Bunch for another Aero Safety halftime report. Or sideline reports.
So guys, as you just said, Jarek Martin took over the game there in the 3rd quarter, just the first possession. They got it on the turnover. Right now for our offense, our heads have kind of went down a little bit. We need to get some momentum, come back, get a good drive here, get some points on the board, and we'll see where it goes from there. But I still like how we're running the ball. Just that turnover, protect the football because they are coming in trying to swipe everything.
Maligan with a long-distance kick. It's going to go into the end zone again.
It's a heck of a weapon. You know, in the pros you get it at 30, but in high school you only get it at 20 if you can kick it in the end zone.
So Barren will have it at the 20-yard line. 8:47 to play here in the 3rd period with Barren County up 15-7 over the Glasgow Scotties. Quickly, a scoreboard update. Caverna's up 28-0 on Shawnee. Hart County in a running clock with Butler County 43-7 at halftime. Adair County 20, Monroe County 6. Spillman handed it off and about couple of yards.
Yeah, that was Thomas that time. Second back through that time. It was a good tackle that time by Cameron Bull. Only gain of 2 on the play.
2nd down 8 for Barren. We're in the 3rd quarter. 8:25 to go. Barren County 15, Glasgow 7.
Not many people have been able to bring Dalen Thomas down one-on-one, and that time Bull did. There's a good job of blocking. He only picked up 2, but there was a hole that time, and that was Bull that came in and closed that one down.
Trojans sent a receiver out to the left. And Spillman will hand it off. It's Jackson Bird this time. Broke a couple of tacklers and broke one more. Got across the 25 to about the 27. And he'll pick up, about
5.
Okay, it's going to be 3rd down and 3. From Barren County's own 27.
Yeah, I think this is a big play right now. Right now the momentum has shifted to Glasgow. Barren needs to pick up this 3rd and every bit of 3.
As Spillman goes under center. Man coming in motion to the near side, and there's the handoff.
Didn't get it.
Nope. Only made it about the 28.
Yeah, Corbin Wells that time, and going to pick up only about 1 on the play. Good job by Glasgow right there on that stop. Really no gain on the play. So this is Barron's first punt of the night.
Braden Houchins is the punter, and it'll be Jalen Bradley, the punt returner for the Scotties.
Doesn't take long for momentum to shift, and right now the momentum has shifted.
Yep. Snap to Houchins. There's a flag.
And it's a block,
and
too.
It's blocked.
Well, it's a block
shanked.
The penalty was Barron only had we are kind of falling apart right here. Barron only had 10 people on the field, and we were racing one out, and the ball was either blocked or shanked, and Glasgow's going to get it right around the 30 or 35 of Barron. So what a disastrous start for Barron.
So Glasgow will have the football at Barron 35.
Yeah, punt covered about 9 yards. And it did look like it may have been slightly blocked. They only had 1 rusher coming on the left end. And this game has suddenly changed.
Mm-hmm. Gum is playing a receiver out of the right side. It'll be it was Jarek Martin back there. The Wildcat, he's going to keep it. He's looking now. He's going to throw toward Hudson Gum, and it is going to be broken up. Almost picked off there.
Should have been.
The Trojans had what? Yeah, triple coverage.
Yeah, that was good coverage by the Trojans. And that time I thought Tate was going to get that one and just could not come down with it. That was a little surprise that time by Jarek Martin. Wildcat. At that time he threw it.
Yeah.
But he threw it into triple coverage, and we had a better chance at catching it. Well, Tate was going to catch it and give the receiver for Glasgow did a good job of coming over and knocking it down.
So it's 2nd down and 10 for the Scotties. They're going to send Martin at the wide receiver spot to the right side. Backfield is in the eye. And Gum taking the snap. And
what a hit.
What a hit there. That's Braden Houchins.
Big hit that time on
Loss
Bull.
of 2.
Those are 2 hard-nosed kids that time, Braden Houchins and Cameron Bull. And that time it was a loss of 2. Big hit that time by Houchins.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Scotties as we're halfway through the 3rd quarter.
And you have just, I hate to beat a dead horse. I don't even know why I use that analogy, but anyway, you got to watch Jarek Martin right here. And he's lined up on the left side right here. He's got to have safety help over the top.
Yep. And we got a flag.
Well, that was motion that time. That was a roll out to the right away from Martin. I don't even know if he's going to throw it to him that time. It's going to be an illegal procedure on Glasgow. That's their 7th penalty.
So now it'll be 3rd down and 17.
If I'm Glasgow, I'm just throwing it up to him. Just a jump ball.
Mm-hmm.
And
so that'll put it back at the 42.
Of course, Glasgow, I think they're in probably 4-down territory anyway. They don't have to pick it all up,
right?
To be honest with you. If they want to pick up 7 or 8 and go for it on 4th and 7, they can do that if they want to.
Yep. 3rd down, 17 for the Scotties. They're going to send Kanan Allen out to the right. Jarek Martin on the left side. 3 receivers to the right now. Got Bradley over there. And Gum, a low snap to him. He's being chased, gets rid of the football quickly, and it is incomplete.
Well, that was Corbin Wells on the right on top of the quarterback that time and really forced that pass that time. So we'll see what Glasgow's doing. They're not bringing anybody in the punt. It doesn't look like to me. Now they are. Now they're bringing a punt unit in. Going to try to keep Barron deep into Barron's own territory. Now, you got to be careful right here. Every time they punted, Kanan Allen has just kind of delayed and kind of watching to see what Barron does.
Mm-hmm. Play clock down at 2. Here's Allen. He gets it away. And it is going to be caught. Fair catch call.
Yeah, Allen tried to sell it as a fake, but Barren missed him that time. He's got a cramp.
Yeah, he did try to sell it as, but also as he come down, his leg went to immediately cramping, guys.
And the Barren County kids went over there to try to stretch it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But that's a big hold that time by the Barren on defense that time, forcing that.
Yeah. We did some different things on defense there as far as how he's lining up, double teaming on Jared, and we put Bray over the top and Jackson kind of helping over. So little different things, a couple things that we showed up here on defense worked out. So
yeah, Barren
big stop.
Yeah, Barren needs a first down. You know, they did not pick up a first down that last drive, and of course fumbled the previous time. And right now, if you're just joining us, 15-7, Barren. All Barren in the first half held Glasgow to only 50 total yards in the first half. Second half has been a little different, at least the third quarter. So it's been the Jarek Martin show. And right now it's still 15-7 Barren. But it's if you're on the Barren side right now, you're a little bit more uneasy than you were at halftime.
Yeah. Manuel leading South Warren 21-7 in the third. That is Kanan Allen.
Not putting, for a cramp, he's not putting a lot of weight on his leg right there. And of course, it is for September, 20th?
Today's the 20th.
Yeah, it's awfully hot. I mean, got up to 90 today, I believe.
Another score, Wayne County 37, Metcalfe County 8. That's a final over in Monticello.
Just think we can get it. We have not had the longest game that we've had tonight is 20 by Dalen Thomas. So we've moved the ball, but Glasgow's done a really good job of taking away a lot of our big plays. Let's see if we can hit one.
Here is Spillman.
Nope.
And nothing there. Actually a loss of 2. And that was at the 15. Loss of 2. Backs them up. Well, they're moving a down marker again.
It was Jordan Harris, and that's going to be a loss of, as you said, 2.
About 2, yeah.
Tackle that time by number 22 that time for Glasgow.
Stephen Garrett.
I think they are almost now daring us to throw because they are really selling out on the run. We have not had a completed pass tonight. 0 for 3. And this is a tough place to throw, too.
Yeah. Thomas goes in motion left. And there's the throw going to the left side of the field. And up to about the 19. We got a flag.
Yeah, it's going to be an illegal block. Yeah, it's a completed pass to Bewley, but that's coming back. And the officials have been very, very aggressive with the flag both ways. Any block that looks questionable is going to be called back. I'm looking right now on the replay, and they're calling a block in the back by one of our receivers. And it was a block in the back, but in defense, you can sometimes say, the Glasgow guy may have turned his back, but nevertheless, that was a clear block in the back.
Yeah. It's going to bring it back to about the, 7? So it's going to be second down, and that's 17.
And you have to remember now, the last time we punted, it went about 7 yards, too. So we need to pick up some positive yards right here.
Right. Spillman takes a snap out of the gun, throws.
Oh, no. Man.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, trying to get it to Jackson Bird coming across the middle, only about 5 yards down the line that time, and the ball was deflected. Anytime the ball is deflected in the middle of the field, it is dangerous. Almost like a screen. I guess you'd call it a screen play. The more I look at it on replay, but if you're going to run a screen, you got to block a little bit. There was no blocking at all, and so Tate really didn't have time to set up the screen.
Trojans have the football at their own 7. Need to kind of get out of the hole on this one. 3rd and 17. Spillman. And handoff coming to the near side. Dalen Thomas. I don't know how far he got. Did he make it to the 20?
It's a late penalty.
Late flag.
I thought it was a face mask, to be honest with you, and I'm going to watch the replay. It was a little inside reverse that time to Dalen Thomas. He's going to pick up about 9 on the play, and I think if this is a face mask, it's going to be a first down. I'm looking at it on replay right now, and that's what they're going to call. They're going to call a face mask. So that's going to be a first down for the Trojans. What a big break. It would have not have been a first down. It was either a face mask or they grabbed the back of the helmet, and it was hard for me to tell from up here, but we'll take it.
So it's not a first down. It's going to be.
Why is that not a first down?
Because it was 3rd and 17.
We picked. I don't understand what's going on, to be honest with you.
Thomas goes in motion left. Spillman in trouble. And
he fumbled.
Did he fumble? And Glasgow took over. Wow, at the 5.
He just stripped it from him right there. Tate was trying to avoid the sack, and he basically just took it out of his hands, I think. So Glasgow's going to get it 1st and goal from about the 5.
First and goal on the Barren County 10-yard line.
Yeah, he just kind of dropped it, trying to spin and get out of there, and Glasgow's going to pick it up at the 5. I'm still confused on the last play leading into it, why that wasn't a first down. But anyway, 1st and goal from the 6. And, boy, Barren is in a world of hurt right now.
Yeah. 2 receivers out to the right. Martin is going to take the snap, I think. I can't even see the number.
Yes, it's Martin.
So he takes the snap, and he is trying to get to the outside and trying to hit the corner, and he didn't make it, but still it'll be 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, tackled by Tate Spillman that time.
And that will be at the
gain of about 2 on the play.
At the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 5.
I mean, Jarek Martin has not carried it more than, I think, 3 times all year, and obviously this has been a game-time switch to get Martin more involved.
There's a snap, and it is gum.
A busted play by Glasgow, and they're very, very fortunate. The backs, one back went one way, and the other back went the other way, and it left kind of Gum by himself, but nevertheless, he still picked up a couple of yards.
He's down at the 3, I think, right?
But that was that was a busted play that time.
Actually, he put it on the 2.
Yeah, gain of 3 on the play, so 3rd and goal from the 2. 1:54 left in the quarter, and this has been all Glasgow the 3rd quarter. Martin's back in the Wildcat.
Yep. There's a snap and trying to punch it through.
Did not get it. Did not. And it was actually a snap to the up back that time rather than Martin. Right. Snap to Gum.
Right.
And that was Colton Thomas that time on the tackle. So 4th and goal from the 2. Yeah, that was a quarterback sneak. I didn't even see Gum. He took it under center.
They were bunched around.
Yeah, and that was all Colton Thomas. This is a monster play right here.
Yep.
Could be a jump ball to Martin over here.
Hudson Gum with a snap and the pitch out coming to the near side.
Did not get it. No, did not get it.
The defense stops him.
Tall sweep to the left, and that was Braden Houchins on the first hit. He and Corbin Wells. Monster stop. Glasgow 1st and goal from the 5 and did not score. That was a tall sweep to Bull. What a performance that time defensively. Yes, 32, Braden Houchins over there. And then you can add Corbin Wells among several.
The Glasgow EPB instant replay. Trojans take over from their own 3.
Yeah, it's actually a loss of 1.
Spillman under center.
And he kept it.
Keeping it.
Oh, he's
way out. He's still going. 35, 40. Slam down.
No, he's still going.
There's a flag on the play.
It may be a sideline warning. They threw it on the sideline 10 yards down from wherever the play was made. Gain of 38 on the play. I don't know what the call could possibly be by the guy on the sideline. I didn't see anything unless it's just a sideline warning.
And here.
Yeah, it's a sideline warning, so that's the first one. So that you shouldn't mark. They're marking it off? 15 yards for a sideline warning? Is that right?
I've never heard of that.
Is that what it is when you... I thought it was just a 5-yard call. I didn't know it was 15.
Joe, is it 15?
I thought what we've seen the rest of this year on the sideline warning is the first one is a warning, and then you get flagged on the second one.
15?
Yeah, it's not a 15-yard penalty. That doesn't make sense whatsoever. And it's the same thing we go back to the last drive when we had when they did the face mask penalty. They didn't mark it all 5. They marked it all 10, but they didn't give us the first down. So both questionable calls on this drive. So let's keep composure here and keep driving the ball. Big run.
Okay. We're down to 22 seconds to go here in the quarter. And trying to work it upfield, getting across the 35 to the 37.
That was Kearney.
And that will do it for the third. So the Trojans will have it at their own 31 when we come back with their fourth and final quarter after this break. It's the Trojans 15, the Scotties 7. Trojan football brought to you by Don Franklin Glasgow on 104 The Score.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Along with John Butler and Joey Buncher at Trojan Field, Barren County 15, Glasgow 7. We start the last quarter. Brought to you by CPC Commodities, proven at our farm and made for yours.
I wish I had a better explanation on the side or whatever that one call was.
I mean,
we're trying to look it up, and it looks like the sideline. I've never seen the sideline warning, or no, it wasn't a warning for 15 yards.
There's Spillman. Hands it off. Thomas coming to the near side.
He's got room.
40. Got upended right shy of the 40-yard line.
That's a good
tackle. Got a first down.
Good tackle by 18 for Glasgow.
18 is Kellen Stone.
But still, first down, Barren County, gain of 7 on the play. It looked like Dalen had a little bit more yards, too. But a good tackle that time by Glasgow. That's Barren County's 15th first down, all on the ground. Barren needs I think they would prefer about a 6-7 minute drive to score.
Bray Bewley, the receiver, out to the right. And it's Spillman. Handing it off. Coming to the near side, Jordan Harris. Harris gets to the 41.
Yeah, gain of 2 on the play.
Garrett on the stop for the Scotties. It'll be second down and 8 for the Trojans. We played 1 minute of the fourth quarter. Glasgow trailing Barren County 15-7. Next week, we travel to Greene County to meet the Dragons. 7 o'clock start. We'll be on there at 6:30. From Greensburg. Whiteouts are split this time. Spillman. Quick handoff right up the middle. And
that's to Kearney.
That was Kearney, the fullback.
Not much there. Gain of probably 2.
2. Be 3rd down and 6 for the Trojans.
Cody Kearney has carried it 7 times for right now. He's at 31 yards.
2 minutes gone here in the 4th.
Big play for the Trojans.
Yep.
Want to keep the ball and run the clock.
Go back to the wing tee again. Here's Spillman. Takes a snap, and he's going to keep it. Comes to the near side. He's tackled.
Close.
I believe he may have got it.
He's close enough to probably go for it.
Yeah.
That was a great second effort that time by Tate. Tate's the leading.
It looks like
he got it. He's picked up of 7.
Got it to the 49.
He's carried it 15 times now for 76 yards.
Another 6 yards tacked on.
He's also made a lot of nice defensive plays as well.
Down to 9:30 to play. Barren County 15, Glasgow 7. Bewley goes wide right. Got Jordan Harris and Cody Kearney in the backfield. Thomas goes in motion right. Spillman bakes the handoff. Coming to Bird.
There's a lot of room.
Reaps around on the right side of the field and knocked out of bounds.
Oh, a big hit on the sideline.
Driven out of bounds right over the 45-yard line.
Still gain of close to 8 on the play that time.
Hey, Jay, I've got clarification on the call. I've got a good official friend that's texted me that does a lot of high school football. He said the face mask call in high school is either a 5-yard incidental or a 15-yard personal foul, but neither are automatic first downs.
Well, that's dumb.
Wow.
And then the sideline interference is a 15-yard penalty on the first call. It's when the official hits someone on the sideline and they shouldn't be there.
That's dumber. That's dumber.
Dumb and
that's
dumber right there.
What it is. But I'm giving you the official call from the sideline.
It's typical Kentucky High School Athletic Association in terms of football rules.
Yep. Handoff was it Kearney?
Yeah.
Kearney on the carry.
And when I'm talking about the rules, there is no way on earth that a personal foul and unsportsmanlike conduct should have the same yardage marked off as a sideline warning. I mean, that's like giving somebody the death penalty for speeding.
3rd down and 1 for the Trojans.
We're in quarterback sneak territory if we have to have it.
Glasgow 42-yard line. And it's Spillman. Yeah, he's going to go.
He got it.
Right down the middle. Broke a couple of tacklers and got a lot of extra yardage there inside the 35 down about the 33.
We are as automatic as Philadelphia, the tush push, when it comes to that, except we're picking up more yardage. 16 carries, 83 yards now for Tate.
Another Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins, first down for the Trojans. 8:10 to go. Barren 15, Glasgow 7.
This is the drive that you want right here.
Bewley split out to the right. And Spillman will hand it off. This time Thomas. They got a hold of him before he could get any yardage, and it's going to be a loss of the play.
That was a good read that time by Glasgow. 34 linebacker Max Lee was in the backfield that time waiting for Dalen Thomas on that one. They read that right. That time. Loss of 2 on the play.
The second down at about 13. Barren has it at the Glasgow 36. 7:18 to play. 15-7 Trojans. Jackson Bird goes to the right. Bray Bewley to the left. Got Corbin Wells in the backfield. And here's the throw. Going to the right side. Wide open. It's Jackson Bird down the right sideline. Out of bounds.
First completion of the game, too, for the Trojans that time. And that's a big one.
At the 14-yard line.
Pickup of 22 on the play. Just a little quick out pattern that time by Jackson Bird. And, boy, perfectly thrown that time by Tate.
So another Edward Jones first down for Barren.
17 first downs.
Ball is at the Glasgow 14-yard line. 6:56 to play. Bewley is split out to the left. Man comes in motion. Gets the handoff.
It's Thomas.
Dalen Thomas coming around the left side. Is he going to make it in?
He's right at the goal line.
No signal yet.
It's going to be at the 1.
Number 7, Thomas on the carry.
He needed 14, picked up 13. And this looks like Tate Spillman territory to me.
I think so.
Dalen Thomas, 11 carries now, 73 yards. Yeah, right at the goal line.
And that's where we were on the other end of the field.
Yeah, first and goal from the 1
in the first half.
And I would be shocked if it's not 3 sneaks.
Spillman trying to punch it in. Does. Touchdown, Barren County.
Right off the left side, and again, offensive line just doing an incredible job of blowing people off the ball.
Tate Spillman, his second touchdown of the night for the Trojans.
Giving 17 carries, 84 yards. And we do have an injury.
Barren County takes now a 21-7 lead over the Scotties. And it is a Trojan player.
I think it may be actually Tate, but it looks like it's a cramp.
It's cramp.
To me.
It is cramps.
It's cramp.
It's cramps. Hey, I want to, real quick, while we're waiting on Tate getting
Not
up
sure
right
what's
now.
going on out there.
Yeah, Tate's getting up right now.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, Tate has not come off the field tonight.
No. But I'll tell you this, big shout out there to Ryan Harrison, number 73, on the play before for Dalen's run. Amazing block on the corner to make the edge. Wonderful job by the line. I think, Coach, you just said that line's doing a wonderful job controlling right now.
So let's see if we go for 2. I'd say with Tate coming off the 4.
Is Dooley out there?
Then we'll probably go for, well, I don't see Tate out there. So now we're not going for the kick. We're going for it right here. Who's the quarterback right now?
Is that Briggs Harris?
Briggs Harris. All right, let's see what we do here.
Briggs Harris on the count. And he's going to keep it. Goes to the left side, and he makes it in.
That's right.
2-point conversion for Briggs Harris.
And he just got great speed and just got around the left side and score. 23-7. And that makes the lead 16, which means 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversion right now, the difference. And that was just pure speed that time by Briggs. Took a big hit, gave a big hit for the touchdown, for the 2-point as well.
So Tate Spillman has scored 2 Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home touchdowns tonight for Barren County. A little more of a cushion. Here's a final score in. How about this one, John? Warney 68, Callaway County nothing.
That's
had a running clock since the first half. The Barren County 23, Glasgow 7, 6:43 to go here in the ball game.
And now if you're Barren with this 16-point lead, you just don't want to give up any big plays.
Right.
You know, that's, if Glasgow's going to score, you got to make them take some clock and so forth, which means you have to take Jarek Martin out of the game if you're Glasgow. You just can't get beat by Jarek Martin.
Right.
Because right now he has been the entire offense for the most part for Glasgow.
Braden Houchins kicks off from the 40. And it is going to be picked up off the ground, but slipping and going down with it at the 39-yard line on the far side of the field.
Number 6 for Glasgow.
That's Kanan Allen.
Yep.
So Glasgow will have it from their own 39.
Yeah, and Tate Spillman's back in the game too, by the way.
Did he just have a leg cramp?
Yeah, it was just a cramp. Okay. Yeah, the problem though with the cramp though is you get them once, they tend to come back.
It's humid out there tonight.
So they got.
So Glasgow out of the gun. Here is Hudson Gum. He throws to Jarek Martin, and Martin taken down right around the 48. He got a first down.
Yeah,
so
gain of 12.
Yeah. 6 5.5 minutes to play. Barren County 23, Glasgow 7.
He was wide open that time as
Right.
well. Just ran a little curl dig route that time, wide open over the middle. Good throw that time by Gum.
Glasgow has receivers. Got 3 on the left side, 1 on the near side. Gum takes the snap, drops back. He's looking. Now under pressure. Being chased. Gets rid of the football.
Holy cow.
And
so lucky that time.
Right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
lucky that ball wasn't intercepted. He threw it back
Almost.
across his body.
He
Colton
did.
Thomas almost
Colton
had the
Thomas.
interference. And Colton Thomas is a defensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, unfortunately for Glasgow, their tailback Cameron Bull is injured, and I don't think that's a cramp.
Yeah, his helmet's off.
Yeah, he went up to try to catch it, and I think he kind of came down awkwardly. I hope he's okay. He's a really good football player.
Let's go down to Joey Bunch for another Aero Safety sideline report. I think we've got a Trojan player with a cramp.
Yeah, Jay, that's Tate. They're just stretching Tate out, and like you said, for the Scotties, Bull's on the ground. It looked really awkward when he come down. It was
kind
based
of
on the hit. It was like the pass was there, but we had Colton Thomas was there, and it was just
a jump ball.
Odd. It was like a jump ball, and I don't know that Colton ever saw the ball. He was going for the player.
I mean, it was really close to
awkward.
being a lateral, to be honest with you. It was directly. Generally, laterals are going toward the sideline. This was sideline back across the field.
That is one of the few times I know we've had other times we've had pressures, but here in the last little bit, Nolan Harlow was coming. They were full speed ahead trying to get to him.
Yeah, that
so,
was.
I mean, he was lucky he got rid of the ball without stepping out of bounds because he was really close to being out of bounds too.
And of course, Nolan Harlow has been out the last couple of games too, so it's good to have him back. But yeah, I hope Cameron Bull is okay. But that was one of those weird, kind of awkward, kind of falls, to be honest with you. And really, if you look at the replay, Bull saved an interception. He came back and tried to get it. And he's not putting.
That's exactly right because I think Colton had it.
Yeah, that's either a left ankle or a knee. He's not putting any weight on it at all. Hope he's okay.
Don't forget, after the game, Don Franklin Chevrolet Cadillac Nissan will present MVP awards to one player from Glasgow and from Barren County after the game. Scott Gillen will announce that here right after the game concludes.
I don't think there's any doubt who the MVP for Glasgow is.
No.
It's going to be Jarek Martin.
I'm sure. Here we go. It is 2nd and 10. And Gum looking. Oh!
What a hit that time by number 11 for the Trojans. Wow. 11 for the Trojans is Nolan.
That's Nolan Harlow.
What a
Where
monster.
has he been?
Been injured. But that's a big-time sack. He came around to the left side right there, and he really does not get hit, and he blind. It wasn't a blindside hit on the quarterback, but the quarterback never saw him.
Yeah.
There is a flag on the play.
Of course.
Right around, and that's what Coach Myers
and he is not happy with
it. It's like, no.
What is this call? Because that was going to be a loss of 10.
Now, you've heard this said in college and NFL. That was a coverage sack. There was nowhere to go. Safety.
Let's see what the call is. Unsportsmanlike on Barren. Oh, boy.
For what?
That's
I don't know if it was around the sack or where it was. I didn't see anything. Coach Myers is.
Yeah, it's.
He's very unhappy. Very unhappy with it.
My oh my.
There have been some rather strange calls for both sides, to be perfectly honest with you. But that was that was a heck of a hit. I did not see anything, to be honest with you.
3 receivers left for the Scotties, 1 on the near side.
3rd and 1.
And here's Gum dropping back. Screen pass is going to be incomplete.
And again, if I can get back to how crazy the rules are, and I'm going to be fair to both teams, an unsportsmanlike conduct does not give Glasgow a first down. Joey, in every other level, Joey, college, pro, pee-wee ball, an unsportsmanlike is an automatic first down.
Yes, sir. That is a true statement, Coach. Agree with you 100%.
So now it's 4th and 1. This is the biggest play of the game for Glasgow right here.
5.5 minutes to go. Ball is at the Trojan 39.
And their best running back is out. So let's see what they do right here.
Kanan Allen is the receiver here on the near side. Here's Gum running out to the left. Flag on the play.
It's coming back. There's a hold right there. There's a hold on
50.
So it's going to be
56. I believe.
It's going to be 4th and 11 because that was a hold on Glasgow.
Yeah, Twyman, I believe.
And that's going to nullify a first down for Glasgow. Like I said, the officials have called both ways.
Mm-hmm.
And the person that they held that time was 52. Bryson Wilson was the one that got the hold. And there's two flags. One's a hold on Barren, or illegal block in the back. And the other one is there's two. One's an illegal block in the back, and one's a hold. Okay. Both against Glasgow.
Mm-hmm. So that'll back the Scotties up. Remind you, you're following Trojan football here on 104.7 FM, 1230 AM, WCDS Glasgow. Online at 104thescore.com and on BCHS Live.
4th and 11, and right now, it's Jarek Martin, and thing about with Jarek Martin, he can catch it in traffic too. So my advice would be, and I'm not a football coach, my advice would be not to go for the interception against Martin. Just knock it down. If you knock it down, Barren will take over at the 50.
Timeout Glasgow at 4:57.
They had Martin lined up in the backfield, so the only thing I could think of that he was going to do with him is run him in a wheel route.
First timeout for Glasgow here in the second half. 4:57 to play. It's Barren County 23, Glasgow 7. This timeout brought to you by Scooters Coffee as Trojans head up to Greensburg on US 68 next Friday night to take on the Dragons of Greene County. John, you're not going to be able to go to your alma mater next Friday night.
Nope, I've got to go to Louisville to watch my nephew
Got your
play.
nephew playing,
Yep.
So
I'll let you and somebody else do the honors. But
Robert Bauer on the way, hopefully, and Joey. And
we got to get out of this one first.
Yep.
So I'm not comfortable, even though we're up 23-7. If we get a stop right here, I'll take a deep breath.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you what, this Martin's a heck of a player.
He is. We know that on the basketball floor too.
And they've got him lined up in the backfield, which tells me that they're probably going to run some type of what I call a wheel route where he's going to come out of the backfield and just streak down the sideline. You've got to be able to find him.
Yeah, they got Allen back there too, and Cum is under center. Takes the snap, pitches it out, and it's a reverse to the left side of the field.
No.
It is Bradley.
Nowhere close. They
Nope. Got maybe 3 yards, and that's about it.
They just ran a reverse, and we were basically playing deep zone, so we could see everything in front of us that time, and that play had no real chance. Gain of almost just 2 on the play, and tackle. I'm trying to look right there. I know it's Wilson and Houchins over there on the play.
Hey Jay, how many are that would be on 4th and downs that they've turned it over?
3 I know of.
Is that 3? I mean,
yeah.
that's turnovers. I mean, that's huge for this defense. But everybody on your defense, everyone knew their alignments and they knew their assignments on the play.
Yeah,
very well thought about.
Right. Backfield split. Here's Spillman, and the handoff to Kearney.
Yeah, right now you just don't want to turn it over.
Yep, Kearney gets to the 45, just shy of a first down.
Gain of 9 on the play.
Second down, 1 yard to go for the Trojans. 4.5 to go.
8 carries, 40 yards.
Caverna 44, Shawnee nothing after 3. Franklin Simpson leads Russellville 35-20 after 3. On the sports scoreboard, brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Billy Bird. Second down and 1. Spillman.
Ouch.
And nowhere to go.
Lucky we didn't fumble.
Was that Kearney again?
Yeah, it was Kearney, but he was lucky he didn't fumble. We got hit in the backfield by 21 for Glasgow. Xander Contreras. 3:41 and the clock is running. Again, I'm not for sure we even punt, to be honest with you. After the last time we tried to punt, we got it blocked, basically. So we got 2 downs to pick up 4 yards.
Right. 3rd down, 4. And this time the handoff to Thomas.
He got it.
Yep. Lunge forward with a couple of Scotties on top of him to the 40-yard line.
He just carries people with him, too. When he smells the goal line or first down, pick up a 7 for Thomas. 12 carries, 80 yards.
Down to 2:56.
And that was a big one right there. As long as we don't turn it over, I think this is going to be Barron's win right here. Glasgow does have 2 timeouts left.
Backfield split. And Tate Spillman keeps it. Spins back to the right.
Well,
they can't bring him down, but he did pick up about 3, maybe 4.
It'll be 2nd and 7 Trojans.
Gain of 3.
Yep.
Tate's carried it 18 times for 87 yards.
2nd and 7. We're down to 2 minutes to play. Spillman on the count. Jordan Harris goes in motion right. The handoff comes to Corbin Wells, trying to bounce to the outside, and he may have got the first down. It's going to be close.
And this is how you finish games right here. And that's going to be a timeout, Glasgow. This is how you finish.
About a yard short.
They're not calling timeout, just gain of 7. And just I cannot tell you how good the offensive line has been.
They only have a timeout.
Yeah, a little late. Glasgow, they finally did call one with 1:30, but one more first down. The game is pretty much over. I think you can just take knees.
Yep.
And
90 seconds left, and if Barren goes on to win by this margin, it'll be the largest margin of victory over the Scotties since 1993.
Well, if they go on to win, it'd be 5-0, and that's when
that hasn't happened since 1995.
Okay.
Billy Lindsay's first year.
There you go. Then they think that team ran into a Bowling Green team that was really good too. So that was, this is one of these games where it wasn't necessarily pretty because I thought Glasgow defensively was pretty good, but Barren defensively so much improvement from this week, from the last few weeks. To be honest with you, they were lights out defensively. And then the offensive line just masterful. We've only completed 1 pass for 22 yards, so all these yardage. But defensively, the key to the game, when Glasgow had it 1st and goal from the 5 after our turnover, and we stopped them in the 4th quarter.
Yeah. 90 seconds to play.
Probably a sneak here by Tate, do you think?
Could be. It's been pretty productive with that. There he goes.
And that was like a read. He didn't take it right off guard that time. He went a little bit off tackle that time and going to pick up 4. And I think if Glasgow doesn't call timeout, this is it. That puts Tate at 91 yards on the ground.
Another Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins. First down. Clock running here with 1:10 to play. Barren County 23, Glasgow 7.
Well, what a performance for the Trojans. And Trojans are in the old victory formation right now. They're going to take a knee. Should take it with about 1 second on the clock. And they did. Perfectly done. And take one more knee and the game's over. Because no, the game is over now. They didn't started the clock, so now it is over. They don't have to take another snap.
What about that performance tonight? Barren County Trojans, for the first time in 10 years, get a win over the Glasgow Scotties. They are celebrating now. Congratulations, Coach John Myers. The Barren County Trojans, champions tonight of the crosstown clash. 23-7. Barren County goes to 5-0 in the season. Glasgow drops to 3-2. We'll come back with our SCRTC postgame report after this break. You're following Trojan football, brought to you by Don Franklin Glasgow on 104 The Score.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Welcome to Glasgow, Kentucky. This ain't no ordinary small town. This is Broadbandville, USA. People here weren't willing to sit around until one of the big telecommunications companies got ready to wire them up. They just decided to do it themselves. In Glasgow, the future is now.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
I think we got a good spot here. We can
yes,
talk.
Sir.
Coach, 5-0. How's it feel?
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. I never dreamed a million years we'd be 5-0 at this point, but we just keep trying to go 1-0 each week. And man, what about our defense tonight? Defense played their rear ends off. I couldn't be more proud of our defense. Offensively, we did what we had to do. We controlled the football. We made some mistakes there, and right there on our first drive, we made a couple major mistakes that hurt us. And then in the third quarter, we got some bad field position. I made a couple of bad calls. We didn't take care of the football, and we almost let them get back in it. And then our defense comes up with a 1st and goal stop down there inside the 10 after we fumbled. Man, hats off to our defensive unit, man. What a defensive series. Well, I mean, doggone, what a night for our defense, man. Coach Perkins and Coach the other Coach Perkins, Coach Walbert, Coach Compton. Coach Gibbons, them guys, they've got that defense ready, man. They swarmed them, man. They couldn't breathe out there. I just loved it. I couldn't be more proud of them.
You know, and that's the one thing we've talked on. Your offensive and your defensive line both controlled the line of scrimmage tonight, not only just on defense, but I thought we run the ball very well. We held them to 50 yards, look right at around 50 first half, and then in the second half they got going a little bit, but you got with our defense on that big goal line stand.
Our defense is, offense took over, and I think we went about 85 yards, stuck it in the end zone, went back up 2 scores, and that was over. So it was a combination. Our special teams did well for the most part. Our defense was lights out. Offense, I couldn't say enough good things about our offensive line, what they did. Our fullbacks, man, they were churning out yards tonight, and that usually opens the rest of the things up. So I'm just very pleased with our offensive line. I'm going to name those guys because they don't get near the recognition they get. But Grayson Billingsley, Ryan Harrison, Alex Sawyer, Charlie Poland, and Ethan Bertram. You had to throw in Bird there to tight end. Our backs blocked well tonight. Those guys right there, they're down there in the thick of it. Man, they just kept saying, "Run blast, coach. We got it. Run blast," and everything. I said, "We're running behind you, baby. Let's go."
That's really good, Coach. Hey, congratulations, 5-0. Look forward to seeing you again. Keep celebrating. Have a good weekend. Back to you, Jay.
All right, thanks, Joey. And Sideline Reports tonight brought to you by Arrows Safety. Congratulations, Coach John Myers, the Barren County Trojans. They win at 23-7 over the Glasgow Scotties here tonight. As we go into our SCRTC postgame report, NFL Red Zone every Sunday afternoon on SCRTC Channel 188 or 488 included in the sports package. So we take a look at the scoring summary for the ball game tonight, brought to you by Southern States in Glasgow at their new location on Cross Street. Well, the first touchdown of the ball game came with 7:31 to go in the first quarter when Barren County's Dalen Thomas scored at a 20-yard run to give the Trojans a 6-0 lead. The extra point try by Jacob Dooley was good, and Barren County goes up 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. Just before halftime, with 19.8 seconds to go in the second quarter, quarterback Tate Spillman for Barren County scores to make it a 13-0 lead. That was a quarterback sneak for Spillman. Dalen Thomas with a 2-point conversion made it 15-0 Trojans. That was the score at halftime. 8:47 to go in the third quarter as Glasgow scores their only touchdown of the night. Came on a 24-yard pass from quarterback Hudson Gum to Jarek Martin to make it 15-6, and then the kicker Jared Maligan kicked the extra point to make it 15-7. That was a score after 3. And then in the fourth quarter with 6:43 to play, Tate Spillman again, quarterback sneak 1 yard out, 21-7 Trojans, and Briggs Harris scores the 2-point conversion. And the final score tonight, Barren County 23, Glasgow 7, their largest point of victory since 1993 when they beat the Scotties 21-7. So the Trojans go to 5-0 in the season, as we said, the first time since 1995.
Yeah, I think Coach Myers made a lot of good points, and I tried to say that up here as well. Offensive line was tremendous, and we did mention them twice tonight too. I mean, they were just – Barren had 305 yards on the ground. Wow. So, you have to give a lot of credit to the Trojans' offensive line. And defensively, that's the one concern that I've had, after the East game and even after Monroe. And, man, they were super out there. I mean, they played tremendously. Braden Houchins made big hits. Corbin Wells. Tate Spillman made big hits. Wilson, Colton Thomas. I mean, there's just so many players defensively to hold Glasgow to 122 yards. I mean, and then first and goal from the 5 after the turnover and then not to let them score. I thought that was the key series of the game. Stats for Glasgow. Through the air, Glasgow was primarily it was Hudson Gum. He threw 12 passes. They had 12 passes. He was 3 out of 12. Glasgow was 3 out of 12 for 66 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I think Jarek Martin threw one of those. Rushing, Glasgow only had 56 total yards on the ground, 18 carries, 56 yards. They were led on the ground by Jarek Martin, 5 for 33, and Cameron Bull, who's averaging close to 100 yards a game, had 7 for 15. Went out with an injury probably in the fourth quarter. Hope he's okay. Total yards for Glasgow just 122. Glasgow only had, according to my, I try to keep stats for both teams, so it's really hard. I had them with only 4 first downs. They had 8 penalties for 75 yards, and they had 2 turnovers. One was the onside kick they didn't recover, and one was the interception. Barren County, Tate Spillman was 1 out of 5 for 22 yards through the air, so he didn't get much going through the air. The one reception was for a first down by Jackson Bird. That was in the fourth quarter. So he had the only reception for 22 yards. On the ground, 54 rushes, 305 yards. Tate Spillman led the charge on the ground, 19 carries, 91 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Cody Kearney had 9 carries for 42 yards. Dalen Thomas, he had 12 carries for 80 yards with 1 touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Jordan Harris carried it 3 for 15. Jackson Bird carried it 2 for 12. Briggs Harris carried it 2 for 24 yards, plus he had a 2-point conversion. And Corbin Wells carried it 7 for 41. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys carried the ball, which is kind of part of the offense, to be honest with you. Just very, very impressive. 327 yards total. So total yards for Barren, 327. Total yards for Glasgow, 122. 200 more yards for the Trojans. 20 first downs for the Trojans, so 20-4. Penalties 7 for 80 for Barren, and they turned it over 3 times, which is the high for the year for the Trojans. All 3 were fumbles. I did not keep time of possession, but if you go back and somebody could keep the time of possession, I'd say Barren had it probably 75% of the game because they ran. Just look at the number of plays that Barren ran. Barren ran 59 plays to, it looks like 30 for Glasgow. So just an incredible performance by Barren. Just I don't know if the score really was indicative of the domination of Barren, to be perfectly honest with you.
We got more to come. Our scoring summary and stats brought to you by Southern States in Glasgow and their new location on Cross Street. We'll have another final look at the scoreboard update here in a moment as we continue our coverage of Trojan football. Barren County wins tonight 23-7 over the Glasgow Scotties. Back with more in a moment. This is Trojan football brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet Cadillac Nissan in Glasgow on 104 The Score.
Aero Safety is a proud supporter of Barren County sports. From helping make the BCHS Baseball Turf Project a reality to sponsoring the annual Spirit Week, Drew Hinton and his dedicated team at Aero Safety are strong supporters of local student athletes. Aero Safety helps employees and businesses develop safe work practices from coast to coast and right here in Barren County. They're located on West Main Street across from ESB. Learn more at aerosafetyus.com or talk personally to them in Glasgow at 270-670-4718.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Hey Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Barren County Trojans 23, the Glasgow Scotties 7 as we continue our SCRTC postgame report. NFL Red Zone every Sunday afternoon at SCRTC. Channel 188 or 488 included in the sports package. Looking at some other final scores tonight on the scoreboard update brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. Adair County beats Monroe County tonight 36-30.
Golly,
that was a
lot of points.
Allen County, Scottsville 41, Logan County 22.
Both Allen and Barren are undefeated.
Yeah. Warren East 68, Callaway County nothing. Russellville, a last report, trailing Franklin Simpson 35-20.
It's more competitive than I thought.
Yeah. Caverna shuts out Louisville Shawnee tonight 52-0.
Not a surprise. Caverna goes to 4-1.
And Louisville Manual was ahead of South Warren 28-7.
That's scores a little surprising.
There was a few other scores. I think Wayne County tonight beat Metcalf County. Did we have that one on earlier?
Yeah, that was early.
Yeah, that was one of the earliest games
Greenhouse
that finished.
Club.
And Hart County was leading Butler County at last report. So I believe that's all the scores we have, unless you've got something else there.
No, I do not, unless you care about Lafayette and West Jessamine.
Well, you can throw that in there, too. That's a score.
Lafayette won.
Lafayette did win over West Jessamine. Okay. Of course, last night, Greene County beat LaRue County 20-7.
Elbow champions.
Yeah. And, of course, the Trojans travel to Greene County next Friday night for a game, and that'll be at 7 o'clock. We'll be on there at 6:30. John, you're not going to make the trip next week.
No, you'll be making 2 trips to Greene County because I think we open up in basketball. And boys.
That is true. I know it's at least the first game of the season or the second game. Yeah. Now, we've done several games at Greene County in the gym.
New gym.
Yes.
They
got a new gym since we've been there?
Renovated. Got a walking track and everything.
Okay. So I don't know.
Everything's
last time we were there, they did a basketball game. But I know it's been 30 years since I've done a football game at Greene County at Dragon Stadium.
That's correct.
So, again, our broadcast at 6:30 with a kickoff at 7. Want to thank everybody on the crew tonight. Aaron Russell with BCHS Live. John Butler with color commentary. Joey Bunch, sideline reports brought to you by Aero Safety. Chris Bratcher, our studio producer tonight. So until next Friday night, again, our final score, Barren County 23, Glasgow 7. Jay Turner, thanks for being with us, and so long, everybody, from Trojan Field.